Oh my god, I'm live, and I actually got it to work as a scheduled stream. Holy shit, it worked. Oh, I know how to do scheduled streams now. That's so based. Let's go. Holy shit, I'm tired. How the fuck do people wake up this early in the morning for streaming? Oh my god. Hello, chat. Hello. I am so sleepy. All is not right in my world. I feel weird. Why would Nintendo make me wake up so ungodly early? 9 a.m. is ridiculous. Static, hello. Hello. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did not expect to see any regulars this early in the morning. I was expecting either people to be on other more popular streamers, and I was kind of expecting to do this totally solo. Came early, it's 11 p.m. here, lol. Damn, it's 11? Oh, dude, lucky. I'm exhausted. Bro, I had to get up at like 6 a.m. and I'm tired, bro. Like, my voice is like high pitch, like my voice is cracking. Like, I am barely awake. It takes me a while to wake up in full. Like, I am just... Oh, chat, hello. Chat, I'm actually here. We are here. We got a little countdown. We're going to watch a direct together. This is strange. I've never done this before. Yay! I can't wait to watch Farming Simulator, RPG. Woo! I got a few things planned before the direct starts. It's empty right now. Oh yeah. Oh no. Ain't no way we're gonna get a lot of people today. Ain't no way. If we do, I'll be shocked. Because everyone right now is in the streams with all the popular YouTubers. I never do popular stuff. I don't do trends. I don't do help. I'm in city traffic. Let's go. Yippee. What up, Ecarax? Yeah, no, I don't do popular trending topics because it never does well. Because everyone's watching the popular people. Everyone's watching Game Explain, IGN, Nintendo themselves. No one is going to watch Jetero6, the 6,000 subscriber dude. No one's gonna watch me. Except for maybe the hardcore subscribers, maybe, if they have time. Holy shit, Kuro is here. Yo, Kuro, how are you? Holy crap, we got another broski in the chat. How are you, dude? I didn't... hi! Dude, what is up? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. It is weird that it is the morning time. I do not stream in the morning. I feel so out of my element. But yeah, no one watches me when I do trending topics. This is so out of my element. It's not even funny. So, but I'm only doing it because I know a few people in chat mentioned it'd be funny. I thought, fuck it. Technically, it's Star Fox month, even though it's gonna wait for the first week to kind of ride stuff out. And, you know, just kind of let it all play out. And I was gonna wait because, like, you know, the Minecraft movie is this week, the Nintendo Switch is this week. There's a lot of stuff the first week of April, so I was gonna ride it out, wait for all the trending crap to end, and then start Star Fox month. Hence why I'm not in the Star Fox getup. I'm in my normal attire. Literally just woke up, bro. I am right there with you. I feel like dog shit. My voice is not awake. It's all like crackly. I'm not super hardcore yet, but I'm still staying awake for like 2 more hours. Yeah, dude, I feel that, bro. I'm gonna be up till 9:30, and then I'm out. I'm peacing. I'm not staying up. This is not gonna be a stream. Oh my god, my voice. I do not stream in the morning. What time is it for me? It's 8. It's an hour before the direct. I don't stream this early at all, ever. I had to get up at like 6 a.m. I showered, I shaved, I walked the dogs, I got everything ready. I was running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But, chat, I thought it'd be fun. I'm gonna give it like another like 4 minutes. Well, I'll give it probably like 10 minutes. See if any extra peeps hop into the chat. I got a little bingo card planned. We're going to try and do some bingo for the direct, for the fun. For the funny, we're going to do a bingo card. We're going to do a bit of a bingo card, try and predict some things to the direct and see what we can guess. And then we're going to watch the direct and see how much of it is mid. Fair warning, I'm extremely critical of Nintendo. 5 people watching. Honestly, 5 people watching is more than I expected. I honest to God expected 0. I expected 1 person, and it would be my lurk account that I use to make sure that stream is okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Sleepy Morning Jetter, where my voice is like cracking because I'm not a morning person. I sleep till 9 to 10, and then I wake up, and then I mosey about for like an hour or so before I'm actually awake. I'm a night owl. That is me. I work at night until 1 to 2 in the morning. That is me. I don't get up in the AM, all right? Oh my God. I feel so tired. Who the fuck's idea was it at Nintendo to go, all right, guys, we got to play this direct at 9 a.m. sharp. Bro, when I saw the direct times, I was like, the fuck is 6 a.m. PT? What is that? And I converted it down to my time zone. And then I'm like, 9 a.m.? That's my wake up time. The fuck? So like I go to bed at 1 and then I'm like, I gotta get up at 6 in the morning. And I'm like, oh. So I got up at 6. I got shower and shit. I feel awful. You can hear it in my voice. It is cracking like no one's business. I sound like a schoolboy at like 5th grade, bro. I sound like I'm in mid-puberty in my 20s. Oh, boy. But yeah, we're going to do a bingo card probably at the 50-minute mark. 50-minute mark, we'll do a bit of a bingo card. We're going to do some guesswork. I'm going to do some predictions. It's going to be fun. And we're going to vibe. It's going to be a really chill direct, all right? I got no craziness because I am not a morning person. And honestly, I do not plan for this to be a big video at all. It's not a big stream because I am very critical. I'm a critical man when it comes to Nintendo. For those that actually watch me, that are not lurkers. For anyone that is a more frequent watcher, I am an extremely critical person in Nintendo. I find them to be extremely anti-consumer. I think they are a company that has lost their way since Iwata died. And after the Wii U era, nah, chief. The first, 4 or 5 years of the Switch, I thought they were based as fuck. But then NSO launched, and I was like, yeesh. NSO kind of released, and it was a bit rough. And then after NSO, bit by bit, it became more and more concerning. And then I became more critical, throughout the Nintendo Switch's life cycle. And Nintendo continuously did more and more, really bad stuff. And, they made some really rough choices. Nintendo will be Nintendo. I mean, hell, they tried to sue a fucking supermarket this last year because of the name. Bro, come on. Nintendo is a company that throws their weight around, that likes to do things. And, They want things done their way, and it's a company that I feel like kind of needs to be put back in its place, in my opinion. It is a company that is ran by shareholders more now than it ever was before. Now, don't get me wrong. No company is perfect. No company. Every company exists to make money. That is the nature of a, company. That is the nature, right? Is to make money. That is the point. But there is still a level of how bad is bad, you know what I mean? You can compare Sega of, 1990 to Sega of 2010 to Sega of 2020, and there are mass differences between all of them, between quality, between the way they treated their fan base, between the way that their quality of games was, stuff like that. Xbox of the early 2000s, Xbox of the 2010s, and Xbox of 2020 is very, very different. Same thing with PlayStation, same thing with Nintendo. Every company is different. They're not, all companies are corrupt in some manner, but how corrupt they are, how bad they are, how they treat their fan base, that is what changes over the years. Nintendo has not always been the greatest. They have kind of sucked, over the years. But in the early days, they weren't always poo-poo-to-caca. However, since the Switch era, since the death of Iwata, after Wii U, Nintendo has been especially anti-consumer, has been especially bad. But the problem is, and why, in my opinion, as my father always says, an opinion is like an ass crack. We all have one. In my opinion, the Nintendo Switch era, particularly, is bad because it is the most successful console ever. And it is the most casual console Nintendo's ever released. And it matters more now than it ever did with the Wii, because the Wii was more, a lot of old people used it, no one really cared, and Nintendo was really in its prime then, and a lot of the anti-consumer stuff that they did then didn't exist, because, you had Virtual Console then, and, it was backwards compatible with older consoles, and a lot of the issues that exist now with the Switch didn't exist then. With that said, though, but now with the Switch, there's a lot of bad shit that they do. But no one really cares because it's the first time a lot of people are getting into Nintendo. And a lot of Nintendo fans really just kind of, the company and just don't care. So Nintendo has no push to really change like they did in the Wii U era. And in my opinion, the Wii U era was the last time the company really tried to be, or really was Nintendo, you know what I mean? Like the Wii and the 3DS, the Wii, Wii U, and DS to 3DS were the last Nintendo consoles where Nintendo felt like Nintendo with, Virtual Console and, with the download play and all that stuff. It felt like Nintendo was still Nintendo. Now, were all the services perfect? No, they were not. They were not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. They still had issues. Yes, but Nintendo felt far more for the consumer than they are now. Anyway, with that said, the point is I am very, very critical of Nintendo and their actions and what they do. So, I have always kind of not been a person to really watch directs, and if I do, I am very, rare. I've always been a little hypercritical of a lot of the things they do. Like I watched the direct that just happened, with the game sharing and stuff like that. And Metroid Prime 4 was cool, but then they got a guy to commentate over, and it's like, why? In a world, Samus must scan things. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't want this guy to announce this shit. I get it. You have a casual audience that are apparently brain dead, okay? But, half the fun of Metroid is discovery and mystery. Shut up. What? And then, they pretty much, announced Game Share as, some big new feature and, explained it in the most complex way possible. It's like, what? And then, do you remember, when Nintendo first, released the Switch, right? And instead of having a basic game chat from, how every other console in the universe has it, they had that weird app that no one ever used, ever, period. That was like Discord, but worse. Come on, bro. So, either way, I've always been hypercritical of Nintendo. And so, yeah, I'm gonna be that way. So, fair warning. So, with that said, all that to say, set your expectations. And hence why I avoid trying to do streams or videos about them, because I am not a schlapper for Nintendo, because I have poked the fan base enough times to piss them off, because I've got I'm a very opinionated man. So EP, yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. I feel exhausted. I don't get up this early in the morning. I ain't got no one to cuddle up to. So what the fuck? I got a couch. All right, that's my bed. Oh, I get that. Yeah, it's just we announced Game Share. Whoa! Congrats, Nintendo. Wow, a feature that should have been there since day one. Wow. Okay. And you announced it at the end of the Switch life cycle. God, Nintendo is the worst. Anyway, chat. All right. Chat, let's do a little bit of bingo. We have 44 minutes before the direct. Let's do some bingo. Let's do some bingo, chat. Let's do some bingo. So, below me, if you see it right below me, look down there. You see a big black box. That is my bingo board. I'm going to throw in. We are going to throw in as a chat some predictions for the Direct 2, for Nintendo Switch Direct 2. Some predictions of what we are going to see. I've got some I'm going to throw in myself, but I want y'all to throw in some as well for the fun, for the funny. We're going to see what we might get right, though I'm guessing most of them are going to be wrong. And I'm going to throw in some actual, more likely assumptions, all right? So just to get started, right in the middle, because I am psychotic and delusional, new Star Fox. Is it gonna happen? Absolutely not. Will we get a new Star Fox? Absolutely not. I'm sorry, chat. Dude, the pollen is killing me. I apologize. Give me like 2 seconds. Oh my God, I hate the summer. Summer and spring are the worst seasons known to man. I hate it so much. All right, number one, right in the dead middle of my bingo board, new Star Fox. All right, will it happen? No. All right, right here, I'm gonna put remake of Star Fox. So a Star Fox remake. Will that happen? Not in your life, but a man can dream, damn it. Right below this, Star Fox All Stars. I'm gonna have like a line of Star Fox. Delusional, maybe. More entertaining guess? Yes, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna have like a line of Star Fox guesses, all right? All right, Star Fox 64 3D port, all right? And then right here, Star Fox 0 port. Okay, bam. Those, there you go. There is I got a bingo prediction. New IP that doesn't look interesting. All right, I'm throwing it on the board. New IP that's mid. Boom. All right, there we go. We got a line of Star Fox predictions, and we got new IP that's mid. Chat, any other predictions? I'm gonna throw in some Zelda ones. I'm gonna throw in some Zelda predictions, all right? Zelda TP HD port. Zelda WW HD port. OOT 3DS port. Okay, for the funny, because I know it's not gonna happen. New Zelda announcement. Oh geez, I'll just say new Zelda. New Zelda. We'll just say new Zelda. We'll just say new Zelda. New Zelda. Of course, Metroid Prime 4 show off. All right, we got some good bingos here. Okay, wait. New 2D Metroid. All right, I'm gonna throw in a few safe ones. Mario Kart 9, launch day. New Mario main line game. I feel like that's a given. Okay. Wii Sports. Okay, all right. Mario Kart mouse drift controls. Oh, fuck, that's a good one. Okay. Mario Kart mouse controls. All right, good luck at work, Icarax. Bye. Let's see. Wii Sports /Resort. Did I spell that right? I feel like I spelled that wrong. Did I spell that right? No, I spelled that right. Okay. Let's see. What are some other ones? Let's see. All right. GameCube on... Oh, shit, I spelled that wrong. GameCube on NSO with new controller. C button equals 3DS or Wii U function. Mouse mode on Switch 2. I know that's a given, but I want to have it on my bingo board. All right, chat, we got a few more slots. All right? What else can we add to the bingo board? What are a few more, like, good possible predictions? All right? Let me think here. Alternative Switch 2 colors. So, alternative Switch 2 colors. So, we're going to show off some new Switch 2s. Oh, new Pro Switch 2 controller. For the love of God, the base Pro controller sucks ass. Please change it. All right, that leaves us with 4 more slots. Ooh. Should we, okay, chat. We could either A, make predictions that I would hope for, or B, make predictions that are realistic. Should we go for predictions I hope or realistic predictions? Realistic or hopeful? Because if we're going hopeful, I would want proper game chat, like proper chats. I would want. Ooh, what else would I want? What else would I want on the Switch 2? What else would I want on Switch 2? Oh, wait. Okay. Nintendo Switch. Probably realistic. Okay. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro mode for Switch 1 games. So for this one, what I mean for Pro mode is like there's a Switch 2 enhanced. Okay, let me put not Pro mode. Let me put enhanced mode. I don't know how to spell that. Is that how you spell enhanced? That's how I don't know how to spell enhanced. Fuck. Enhanced. There you go. We're gonna do NS2 enhanced mode for NS1 games. There we go. That's realistic. Let's see. What is another realistic thing? What's another realistic game? NS2 launch date this year. Too small to read on my phone. No! Sorry, Chief. Okay, NS2 launch date for this year. All right, 2 more slots on our bingo card. 2 more slots, 30 minutes. 2 more slots. Okay, all right. F-Zero. F-Zero game. Not gonna happen, but why not? Okay. Okay, all right. One last bingo slot. One last bingo slot. What is one more? Oh, okay. New. Ooh. 3D Donkey Kong? All right. 3D Donkey Kong. There it is. Oh, well, hold on. I gotta get this to not have the silly. There we go. Chat, there is our bingo card for the Switch 2 Direct. A new IP that's mid, F-Zero, an F-Zero game, Wii Sports Resort, new Pro Switch 2 controller, Star Fox 64 3D port, 3D Donkey Kong game, OOT 3DS port, alternative Switch 2 colors, remake of Star Fox, any remake of Star Fox, Mario Kart mouse controls, new 2D Metroid game, NS2 enhanced mode for NS1 games, new Star Fox game, Mario Kart 9 launch day, Metroid Prime 4 shown off, NS2 launch date this year, Star Fox All-Stars, new Mario mainline game, Zelda WWHD port, GameCube on NSO with new controller, Star Fox Zero port, mouse mode on Switch 2, new Zelda game, same button is related to 3DS or a Wii U function, and finally, Zelda Twilight Princess HD port. That is our bingo card. I surmise we will only fill in the most realistic ones. I'm going to guess. Here are my guesses, right? We are going to hit. Here are my guesses. We are going to hit IP that's mid, alternative colors, Mario Kart mouse mode, launch date Mario Kart 9, NS2 enhanced mode, NS2 launch date this year, GameCube for NSO, maybe, mouse mode on Switch 2, and that's it. I think we're going to hit those 8. I think our bingo card is going to hit 8. That's my belief. I didn't make a bingo board. I think we're going to hit those 8 on the bingo card. All right? I think those are going to be the 8 we hit because they're the most realistic. The rest, ain't no way in hell. If I had to actually, like, say what else I really wanted, okay. Things I actually want. I want a new UI that actually doesn't suck ass. I want a built-in chat feature like Xbox and shit. I want an actual theme with sound effects and everything, like just a Wii-like aesthetic for the Switch 2. I want Virtual Console back. I want a system that doesn't chug, that's optimized. I want the ability to transfer my saves easily. I want all their controllers to have Hall effect sticks, so there's no more drifting, so I'm not spending $60 to $80 on controls that don't fucking last anymore. Let's see, what else would I really want on the Switch 2? I hope the next model of the Switch 2, I hope the Switch 2 has a base black model. I do not want to have the base model only be red and blue. I don't like the multicolor. I hope the base model is all black or black and white. Or they're solid colors. I hope it's not just blue and red. I do not vibe with it. I do not vibe with this world. I hope, let's see, what else would I want for the Switch 2 as a console? Let's see. Anything else? Nintendo's weird? Oh, absolutely. As a company, they are the worst. Again, they're, you know, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. It's too early in the morning. It's 8:30 a.m. I am tired. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not getting into it. I hope there is a Wii U mode. I would kill if this thing was backwards compatible with Wii U. Because the moment that this gets jailbroken and opens the door for 3DS and Wii U, this would actually surpass the Wii U in that regard. I still hold same color controllers, please. Oh, apps, please, God. My OCD hates the way the Switch 2 looks. I cannot stand the two color scheme. It drives me up the wall. I will always say the Wii U is the best end all be all best Nintendo console ever made. I think the Switch 2 is cool. I think it's got its own vibe to it. I have not touched my Switch unless not including for work, but for pleasure. I have not touched my Switch at all in years. Probably 2 to 3 years. I have not touched it. Well, Tears of the Kingdom was for work. That doesn't count. Metroid Prime was for work. That doesn't count either. I don't remember the last time I played the Switch that wasn't for work. Unironically, I don't... No, wait! Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. Yeah, about 3 years ago was the last time I played my Switch, unabashedly for just relaxation. My Switch, my Wii U has been my main driver, period. I love that thing. That console will always be the end-all be-all for me. I love that thing with a passion. That is my console. That is my console. I think the Wii U is the best console ever made by Nintendo, period. With that said, if the Switch 2 has a Wii U and 3DS mode, that would change the game. The thing is, though, is that the only way to get that to work would be with another controller, and it's going to be really weird, and I don't know how well that's going to work without it being, weird and shit. You know what I mean? Because, it's going to require, having, oh, shit, the Direct is currently, live. You can actually, watch it. There are, 89,000 people watching right now. Well, the Direct doesn't go live for another 25 minutes. So it's more like you just, have it. You're on the stream. So I will just widen that. There we go. Let me just disable the cover image. But yeah, it's gonna be it would still be weird, but the thing is that even if it's weird, I would still really like to have that function regardless. And it'd be nice because we don't have the ability to play those games, you know what I mean? Yo, Messi! Oh, yes! One of my boys is in the chat! My Messi! Oh! I'm feeling another $60 remaster? Probably. That is honestly a really good prediction, Punch. That is a really good prediction. Wait, all right. Punch, Messi. All right. We got to go through the bingo card. Guys, we got to go through the bingo card, all right? We made a bingo card before y'all hopped in, okay? The bingo card is right below me, all right? We have new IP that's mid. F-Zero game. A new F-Zero game. We have, I can't, hold on, I gotta pull my bingo card. We have Wii Sports or Sports or Resort re-released. New Pro Switch 2 controller. Star Fox 64 3D port. 3D Donkey Kong game. OOT 3DS port. Alternative Switch 2 colors. Remake of a Star Fox game. Mario Kart mouse controls. New 2D Metroid game. Nintendo Switch 2 enhanced mode for NS1 games. New Star Fox title. Mario Kart 9 on launch day. Metroid Prime 4 shown off. NS2 launch date this year. Star Fox All-Stars. New Mario mainline game. Zelda Wind Waker HD port. GameCube on NSO with new controller. Star Fox Zero port. Mouse mode on Switch 2. New Zelda. C button is related to 3DS or Wii U function. And finally, Zelda Twilight Princess HD port. That is our bingo card. We will probably hit 8 of these, and it will be the only realistic ones. None of my crazy ones. There's like a line of Star Fox stuff, as you can see. Chat, it's about to get real. We have about 20 minutes before the direct. Messi, I feel so tired, bro. I had to get up at 6 in the morning. I don't stream this early, bro. I feel weird. Bro. Ugh. Sounds too hopeful? Oh, absolutely. But that's what makes it entertaining. All right, fine. If you want me to make the realistic bingo card, here you go. Farming simulator, anime game, Fire Emblem that no one asked for, Dragon Quest for the 20th time because fucking Dragon Quest, cozy game, another Disney game that no one fucking asked for. Yeah, I wake up normally 2 hours from now. I feel ya. Oh, dude. I wake up. This goes live at the time I wake up. I wake up at 9. Good morning, Roberto. Let's go. Roberto's here. Dude, good morning. Oh, I'm so happy more people are here. Let's go. Hi, Kiro. Yeah, like you want me to make a more realistic bingo board? All right. Function that no one wants on the Switch. They removed 5 games from NSO like they did for Super Soccer. Yeah, I can make a realistic bingo board. Pardon me, I have to be reminded why I hate fucking spring real quick. Oh, I love spring. It's great. Oh, it's a great season. Don't you love the flowers? No. No, I don't. I don't love the sneezing and the coughing and the hacking. Oh, exactly. A regular bingo board is lame. Because one, I'll hit bingo instantly. I thought it went live when this stream started, aka when I have to get up. Yeah, no, I wanted to go live an hour before the stream, before the Nintendo Direct started. So it gave me time to do the bingo board. It gave me time to talk and make sure that this was live so people could join and stuff. Plus, I already know this stream is going to do dog water numbers because everyone and their grandmother is streaming this right now. And my majority viewers... Flies started to show up outside. Oh, fuck no. And the majority of my subs are gonna go on their subscriptions and they're gonna see, do I want to watch A, Jetter, B, IGN, C, Game Explain, or D, Nintendo Direct directly? They choose D and go to Direct directly. So the only people that are here are either my friends, my hardcore regulars, or some like absolute Chad watchers, bro. So I really want to make sure I was like at least like an hour ahead. I wonder if Metroid Prime 4 will be announced again. Oh yeah, no. My belief is that we're going to get the Prime 4 launch window today. And it's gonna be, I swear to God, Prime 4's launch day is the same as Switch 2. And it's today. It happens today. I wonder if the bingo boards on other channels also look the same. Of course they do. Because they're all gonna be like, we're gonna get Tomodachi Life. No, I'm a man of my own volition, all right? I believe in Star Fox, even though I know that it won't happen. But I can dream. Let me dream. Let me dream that actual good games will be in the Direct, even though I know it'll be nothing but garbage. Normally I watch Arlo for Directs, but I was surprised to see you doing it. Well, because, I don't know if you were in the member stream. We were doing a member stream, and I made a joke, and I was like, or maybe it wasn't a member stream. It might have been an actual stream. Oh shit, you know what? I think I was streaming the last Master Quest. It was the last Master Quest stream. And while I was streaming, I mentioned, I was like, chat, what if I stream the Direct? Would y'all watch? I call it that's the first Star Fox month video, lmao. And then they were like, that actually would be really funny. You should do that. And I said, oh yeah, let me just stream it for the Star Fox game that'll come out. And it started as a joke, but more people, everyone was like super into the idea. And even Zero was like, oh yeah, I'll watch it at work and stuff. And I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. I didn't know it was going to be in the AM, like at buck-nose o'clock. And I was like, fuck, shit. But like, everyone seemed to be into it. And I never do it. I don't do trends because everyone, their grandmother does trends. But I was like, just this once, because it is the dawn of the Direct 2, or of the Switch 2. And maybe there will be a Star Fox something. Probably not. This will probably be the biggest nothing burger imaginable, but at least I'll be spending time on my chat. Adventures! This is new. This will probably never happen again. I will never do this ever again. I'm only doing this because y'all asked for it during Master Quest, okay? Do not get used to this. Holy shit, the numbers just jumped. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, I'm only doing this because y'all requested it. Y'all wanted it. And I thought it'd be a funny bit for Star Fox Month. So, the first Star Fox Month, quote unquote. Hence why I'm not wearing my Star Fox gear. I'm not doing the Star Fox streaming assets. No, I'm not committing to that because I know there's not going to be a single lick of Star Fox content in this Direct. There's going to be nothing. But I'm doing it for the bit. And my chat asked. I'll never forgive the Japanese. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. No worries, I understand. Metroid 4 is a perfect as a Switch 2 launch title. Oh no, totally. But yeah, chat. For everyone that just hopped in out of nowhere, we have a bingo card. My bingo card is actually cooler than everyone else's. Everyone else is normal, but I'm a psychopath. Look at my bingo card. New mid IP that sucks. F-Zero game, Wii Sports Resort, new Switch 2 Pro controller, new Star Fox 64 3D port. Star Fox better be on this system or it's a dead franchise. Okay. All right, chat. Aside from my bingo board actually being absolute ludicrous nonsense, okay? Aside from my bingo board being just the most batshit insane nonsense, okay? Okay, I'm gonna reset this to make absolutely sure that that this didn't like just start and I don't know. I was gonna reset this just to make sure the Direct didn't like begin, and I'm just being gaslit right now. Imagine the Direct already started. Okay, thank God. It did not. Everyone else is just freaking out about it, but the Direct did not just start. Okay. I just gotta make sure. Anyway. All right. You want a genuine Star Fox prediction? Here is my genuine Star Fox prediction, okay? All right, here you go. The Nintendo Switch got a Star Fox game. It actually got two. The Switch got two Star Fox games. It got Star Fox 2 on NSO, and it got Atlas. All right? Those suckers were smart. Those suckers were smart because they didn't risk the IP with Battle for Atlas, but they got a whole new fucking Star Fox game because they reworked all of Battle for Atlas to pretty much be a new Star Fox game. They got DLC, they got the fucking racing mode that they wanted, the whole kit and caboodle with no risk to the Star Fox name. So much so that even when the game itself did bad, no one even batted an eye, and barely people even really recognize it as a Star Fox game, as, you know, a whole package. Even though for all the bells and whistles, this is a Star Fox game. This is the third entry in the Zero series. Plain and simple. Turn on the technicality, lol. And this fucker is a Star Fox game, as Star Fox as you can get, motherfucker. They rewrote dialogue and the whole damn story so Fox can literally interact as a normal main character with the main story. Like, bro. So, either way, right? We got a Star Fox game on Switch 1. We did. So, if you want my actual tinfoil hat response, if Switch 2 does get a Star Fox game, it's going to be DLC again. They're going to go the Atlas route because it was safe, it was smart, and it was successful. Star Fox got more praise in the Atlas DLC as its own original experience than it ever did in any other respect. So if Switch 2 does any Star Fox stuff, it's going to be as another DLC thing. I swear to God. That's going to happen. Star Fox coming back to Switch 2 in Galaga. Star Fox characters and little of the gameplay was fun. What? It was fun. It was very enjoyable. It was an open world Star. I'm telling you, it's the morning voice. I am not awake yet. Chat, I swear I've gone through puberty. I promise. I cannot. When I am up this early, my voice has not awoken yet. Come on, man. Atlas was an open world game, all right? It was very, very fun. Crystal's a new Smash fighter. Oh, yeah, totally. Switch 2 prediction. They're going to announce new fighters for Smash Ultimate. I actually never really played Star Fox at all much. I do think I should give it a try. Oh, you're going to get Star Foxed like crazy this month. After this direct, we're full Star Fox, full throttle. It's going to be crazy. Oh, man. Chat, it is about to begin. Holy smokes. Yeah, new Smash Brothers game called Super Waluigi. Yes! Waluigi for Smash! Justice for Waluigi. Give me the wah. Give me the wah. I want my wah. Well, how'd that song go again, Messi? How's the song go? I want a wah. I wear purple cause I wear. You cheat me, I cheat you back. Cause I wear. Oh, God. Nine minutes, chat. 9 minutes. Oh my God. The direct is about to be directing. I'm going to direct the direct. I'm going to direct my eyes to the direct because the directs can be directing at my directly directing eyes. How about a Waluigi platformer game? There was a fan game that did that where Waluigi was psychic. Oh, chat. Oh, no, yeah. They should totally reveal Waluigi for Smash already. That would be crazy. Dude, next Smash, okay, hot take. Next Smash, remove half of the DLC. Get rid of most of the DLC fighters from Ultimate. Remove pretty much all the Fire Emblem characters except 2. Or if you really need 3, 1 Sword Fighter, 1 Mage, 1 Beast character. That's it. Rework Ridley to play more like Charizard and make him better and as a proper heavy character. And give me Waluigi, please. Make Dark Samus and Echo. Make Dark Samus a proper normal fighter. Remove the whole Echo Fighter system. Get rid of that. The concept of Echo Fighters is stupid. Echo Fighters is the laziest shit I have ever seen. An Echo Fighter is Sakurai. Well, no. Sakurai's a great guy. He's awesome. But in my opinion, I feel like Echo Fighters was a cheap way of not fully developing a character. I'm just saying. God afraid you have to create an entirely unique character for someone. I said it, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Add Shadow. Add Sonic. Add Shadow, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. There you go. There's the full Sonic roster. Yeah, add the fucking revamp of... Give Falco... Get Fox, Falco, Wolf. You want an interesting set of characters? Look at Smash Remix and look at the way they did Fox, Falco, Slippy, and Peppy. That shit was cool. Wolf is pretty awesome. I want Crystal. Make her a melee fighter with her staff. That would be dope as hell. Please. I think the next Smash game should focus mainly on Nintendo characters overall. If we do third party, we'll obviously do third party, but third party should be more tightly knit characters, more tightly knit groups. So Sega should be one and should have more representation. It should not be the weirder branching out characters. And furthermore, DLC should not be a thing. Please. The characters should just be in the game, included as characters you unlock and find and are not told about, to add back to the magic of Melee. Just saying. Or slash Brawl. And add a story mode, please, like Subspace Emissary, so there's actually a reason for people to play solo that don't want to be fucking God Sweats. Jesus. Ultimate got ruined casually because of fucking God Sweats. Oh hi, I want to play Steve from Minecraft. Hey look, I bought DLC fighters and now no one can play half the cast. Now I have to learn how to counterpick. Sorry, I did not mean to turn this to. I'm not here for a Smash debate. That is not why I'm here. Because as everyone should already know, clearly, Melee is the best one. Brawl is second best. Smash Remix is third best. Wait. Wait. Back that shit up. My mistake. Hold up. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm incorrect. Melee Turbo Wave is number 1. Smash Remix 64 is number 2. Project P Plus is number 3. Wii U is number 4. And then Ultimate is dead last. Fuck Ultimate. Ultimate sucks. I said it. World of Light, more like World of Trash. What? Me? Hot take. What are you talking about? I would never sully Ultimate. I love throwing my brother out of the Steve's minecart. It's so damn funny. I love playing Melee Turbo, going Charizard and wiping the floor with anyone being light characters. It is the funniest shit. So I was playing Turbo, or I was playing Melee, right? and I went Charizard, and my boy Ikarax was going light characters, and it took him a while before I went Sonic. Why do I hold? Okay, we don't have time for me to get into my hate with Ultimate, but I despise Ultimate. I think Ultimate. Okay, all right. Chat, biggest hot take of the stream. I think Ultimate is the worst. Oh no. All right. Okay, chat. When I say worst, I do not. Okay. Let me preface this, but really quick, because I have to be quick, because we got to get started. When I say worst, I do not mean in quality. When quality is concerned, all the Smash games are great. I'm saying worst as in personal preference. In my opinion, I personally, as in my opinion, as in my personal taste, me, I think Smash Ultimate is the worst. I hate most of its roster. I think it's unbalanced. I hate its counter system. I think World of Light sucks. And overall, I think it's Garbo. I think the Switch version is better. I think the Wii U version is better than Ultimate. I hate the way the game looks. I think it's hard to keep track of players in 8-player Smash. I hate the way that characters have delay between their follow-ups, and especially the way they did that for Fox and other characters. I do like the speed up function, but honestly, I think it's done up too much. Characters like Samus were very well balanced between speed and combo chaining and Wii U, but Samus is given too much speed in Ultimate. This is coming from a Samus main. I main Samus in Wii U. She is perfect in Wii U. Very well maintained. But when I'm her in Ultimate, I swear to God, I can just wipe the floor with most of my friends. And I swear it's too much. It is too much. But then there's the biggest problem of DLC privilege. And it is ridiculous. Like, but whatever. I'm not getting into this. We have a minute. I'm shutting off the music. Chat. The music is off. Shut the fuck up. Chat. Shut up. We're about to get into it, all right? Let me make sure that okay, everything is on. Chat, shut up. We're about to lock in, okay? No more Ultimate talk. All right? I am not defending that position right now, all right? This is not a Smash conversation. You have to just live with the fact that I think Ultimate is trash. Not that it's a bad game quality. I mean, it's my least favorite out of the lineup, and that is a personal preference. Because I'm a Melee sucker. I know. I'm a Melee glazer, all right? I glaze Melee like a damn donut. Sue me. I'm a Melee turbo player. I like my Charizards. I like my Foxes, all right? I like Shine Sparking and Wave Dashing. Sue me. I like combo chaining. Womp womp. Though I will say, I do love that speed boost for Samus, bro. Samus is so fun to combo chain with. But, like, dude, Wii U is just, it's so nice. Like, juggling people with Samus is so good. All right, chat. We are starting in 30 seconds. This is it. Oh, my God. Here we go. Chat, countdown. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. This is a very fast timer. Oh my God, it's very fast. Okay, I'm just going to count 10 because this timer is faster than me. Oh shit. All right. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it should be starting any moment now. That unless they do that silly goober thing where YouTube hangs and I have to restart it and it doesn't start. And chat, it's about to begin. Chat, we have our bingo card. This is it, chat. This is it. Are you ready to let's go? Chat, are you ready to let's go? Oh, it's cloudy out today. Let's go. I'm so ready. Flames, dude. They got their own timer, they do. Chat, count down with me. Here we go. One more time. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, how much mid is there going to be? Let's find out. Already down to our first game. Rated M? What? Okay. Uh-huh. Yup, Mario Kart. Mario Kart. We already fucking hit our first bingo. We already hit our first bingo slot. Our launch date's gonna be, it's gonna be released, right? It's gonna show the release date. Ew, the new voice. No. Yo. Let's go! Very cool. I love the designs. Oh, very expressive. The music is dope. Look at the stick. Whoa. Okay. You're like 20 seconds behind? No! Whoa, what? Rail grinding? Wall driving? What? What the hell? Okay, okay. Okay, alright, this looks really cool. Mario Kart World. So they ditched the name. They ditched the name.
Hello everyone.
Of Mario Kart 9.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright. Alright. That's pretty cool.
The director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I like the wall driving.
Entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
It said launching. It's a launch title.
Span the globe.
It's a launch title.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Really? Oh, that's cool. All right, I gotta put that on my bingo card.
In this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Really?
In
What?
the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Oh, this is okay. This is really cool. This is really cool.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one
The UI is incredibly clean. Oh, can I put this up any higher?
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
Oh, I'm sorry,
There are
chat.
multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Damn.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also
Free roam?
freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
They made an open world Mario Kart game. That is crazy.
New areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
What
And
the
even
hell?
take photos together at different
It's
locations.
literally Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart. Mario Kart Odyssey. Oh my god. This is really
Race
cool.
across the entire world starts here.
Wow.
World. The game launches
Yup.
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
That, yep, bam.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout. for
That's
more
cool.
information.
Yeah, I guessed it. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was pretty given.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
we're gonna get that launch
More
date
details
today.
in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, here it is, the C button. The C button, mouse mode.
Joy-Con 2 controllers
Yep.
for Switch 2.
Yep, mouse mode. Just go ahead.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
Here it is.
added a new C button.
Here it is.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Just say it. Mouse mode. Alone? It's chat. It's a chat function.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Oh my god, they added a chat function.
That was me. That was you.
Oh my god, they added a fucking chat function.
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
They finally added a chat function.
Introducing Game Chat.
About-
a new feature for Nintendo Switch.
How hard was that to do? It only took you an entire console generation and a bad app.
You'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Congratulations, Nintendo. You've caught up to the world.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the
Well,
system.
there goes the C button being related to 3DS or Wii U.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
That's dope.
Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Wow. I love
If you
very
open the
clean
chat
UI.
menu and turn on game screen sharing,
You can share your screen.
There we go.
It's literally Discord.
share your game screen.
Wait, they just copied the UI from Discord.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh shoot.
It's literally the Discord UI, bro. It's the Nintendo Switch Discord.
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
That's hilarious.
I know that one. It's so hard, right?
Bro,
Oh wow.
congrats Nintendo. You have
I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Well, I'm glad they finally added this
Or
feature.
expand another friend's game screen.
Ooh.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do.
Okay, clearly
Everyone can watch them play.
the bit rate shared between consoles is not great.
I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
But honestly, the big thing is the chat function itself.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Oh, is this supposed to
Here,
be
you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
a Switch camera?
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi. How's
Hold up.
everyone
Well,
doing?
I'm gonna quickly
you
reset.
can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
I'm gonna reset just to make sure because
But
make
looks with just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
okay, it's not me. It's the playback.
Left to left.
Maybe
Let me
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together.
Why are you making this a big deal, dude?
Or compete in online
Bro, you did not invent something that important.
chat while playing your personal favorites.
Oh my god, all you did was invent Discord again.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold
Nintendo,
a sports competition between
it's
families.
not that serious. Calm
All
down.
together, anytime,
You're getting way too hyped for game chat. They're like, guys, look, it's not a bad app anymore. Look.
In developing
It is really cool. It is really cool
our goal
though.
was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely.
I'm very proud of you, Nintendo. You actually made something that everyone else did, and it doesn't suck. It could good
The
job.
camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
I didn't expect that.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Of course it will.
However,
Of
many people as
course it will.
experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Wow. No, of course. Game chat is locked behind fucking paid access.
Parental controls.
Wow. No, of course, Nintendo. Of course. Yeah. No, you're great. Thanks,
To
man.
use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Guess what? That means everyone just go to keep using Discord.
To introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
You really? Wow,
On
Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Oh, shit.
As shown here,
Oh, wait.
even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game.
Okay, now
With
that's
Game Share,
cool.
You can temporarily share compatible games.
That's
with
cool.
others
That is something from the old DS days.
or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Okay. Okay.
Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems. And
That
you can
shit
meet
is
with friends
cool.
Via game chat.
That shit is cool.
Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles.
All right.
Free update. for
We have
top games
download
if you
play
run worldwide
on
play.
Switch 2. That was not on my bingo card.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Download play, that is, okay, that's cool.
Up next, we'd like
Effect
to show
added.
you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Uh-huh.
Please take a look.
Bigger screen, same thickness. Whoa.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Wow.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Okay, Nintendo.
The screen supports up to 120
Oh,
frames
okay,
per second,
that's cool as
allowing
shit.
for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
That's cool. You could have just called it the Switch Pro, dude. It's just the
LCD
Switch
screen is more
Pro.
vivid and supports HDR.
It's just a
providing
Switch
more
Pro.
contrast between
They're marketing it as a Switch Pro. Oh my god.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
It's just a
Small
Switch
magnets
Pro.
keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay, that was to meet everyone's concerns about the thing snapping.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger. For
That's
greater
based
comfort
as
and
fuck.
control when playing with a Joy-Con
It's
2
just a Switch
horizontally.
Pro. There's nothing new. I mean, it is new,
The left and right
but it's
sticks
not
are now
like
wider.
a console that. This is literally an iteration. Like, just why didn't you market it as a Switch
Each
2?
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse.
Oh,
to
there
play
it
with
is.
Compatible games.
There it is.
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Oh shit, both of them.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in
Wasn't that my bingo card?
top modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Yeah, mouse mode on Switch
It also
2.
uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so
Bam.
your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Whoa. Okay, that is pretty cool.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Very cool.
You can move it freely, like this.
That was something everyone was concerned about. This literally is the console
USB-C port
that
on the bottom of the
everyone
system,
wanted
there's
at
one on
first.
top as well. It's handy. For
Confirmation
connecting
Starbucks is
USB-C
confirmed
camera
required to use the new feature. Oh yeah, 100%.
tabletop mode.
Oh my god, I swear Miyamoto is already going, we are going to use the new mouse feature.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal
Oh,
storage.
thank you.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
God!
For storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
The Switch 2 literally
Reading and
is
writing data is also faster.
oh, you guys hated how the old console was? Here you go, we fixed
Use
everything.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K
There's Lane.
resolution for compatible games.
4K, oh shit.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Whoa! Okay. Fan ventilation.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan
It's
that keeps
just
your
the
system
Switch
cool.
Pro, bro.
This helps keep performance stable.
This is dope, but it's the Switch Pro, but this is nice.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Whoa, what do you
Physical
mean
and digital
compatible?
Games are supported.
What do you mean compatible? Whoa, what do you mean compatible? What the fuck do you mean compatible? It should just be the entire library.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
What the hell did compatible
They redesigned
mean?
the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
I swear to God.
And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Oh, here it is. Here's the new IP.
My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Yup, there it is. New IP that no one cares
Nintendo
about.
Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
Yup.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yup, there it is. Bingo
I'm
card.
standing over here. Okay,
Boop.
everyone, join me inside the game.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads,
Oh, shit.
where are the magnets?
Where are the magnets?
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how
Man,
they attach to
I
the system.
cannot believe that was who guessed
The
that?
circuit is formed between
Who
them,
guessed
so
the
they won't easily
mid-IP?
attach.
Who guessed the mid-IP? I can't believe that was right. I can't believe the bingo card was right on that one.
Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Oh, wow.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Dude, everyone knows what a mouse is.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Dude, this is literally Newgrounds.
Some of the secrets
Bro, just go play Newgrounds Flash games, buddy.
Details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
Wow.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid?
So please check it out.
Paid? You are making people pay for a glorified tech demo to show off the inner workings of your system.
Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, man, these people
It's
suck.
the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards.
Wow, those
but
look
it's now
ugly.
red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Uh-huh.
Next up is additional storage.
Yep.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Are you shitting me? Of course.
Different type of SD card.
Yep. No, of course. They had to make proprietary SD cards. I hate this company. I hate this company.
The regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not.
Wow. Wow.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2,
Yeah.
you can log into your Nintendo account
Uh-huh.
and use the system transfer feature.
Oh, yeah, of course. Because allowing me to just move my data physically is too hard.
And more. We're also releasing
Yup!
a new
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Bingo card is correct yet again! New Switch Pro controller.
L and GR buttons, which you can use to assign
Oh, whoops.
existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Ooh, audio jack.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website.
Yeah, how about I ask you why the fuck you made a proprietary SD card? The fuck is wrong with you?
And
Oh
now,
my
Nintendo
god,
Switch 2
fuck this
launches.
company!
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking,
June?
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
I was not expecting that.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2
Well, I guess the year right. I thought it was December though.
Performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, what's compatible?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Switch 2 edition.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions.
Knew it!
Things like
I knew it!
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
I knew it!
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
What the hell?
Please take a look.
Enhance mode. I knew it. I was right yet again. Dude, my bingo card is going
Super
wild.
Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
When is it? When is the release? June of this year.
Adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Hey, did y'all not learn from the Xbox webcam and how no one cared for those features?
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
This is the
Use mouse
most
controls to shoot down
gimmicky
enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
thing I have ever witnessed. I swear to you, this is not gonna work.
A minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames.
Intuitive.
How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
It's
plus
a
Jamboree TV.
purchase! You have to buy it! You have to buy it as an expansion! Oh my god.
Where you can see each other's reactions while playing.
Hi, you want the Switch too? You want to buy, or you want all the new features? Too bad, all the features are, oh, no way. What? What?
Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
Oh, it actually makes it not look like garbage.
Graphics.
Zelda
Plus,
notes.
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Oh, it's just garbage.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
What the fuck is
It's
this?
a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
It's not even the same voice actor.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. But still. Okay, that is a cool feature. I will give them that one. Let me guess it's paid. Let me guess it's paid.
Adventures even more enjoyable.
So that's it? Let me guess it's paid. It's a paid expansion. I'm assuming it's a paid expansion.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
It literally is Google Maps.
Graphics and frame rates.
Yeah, it's literally the internet. It's the fucking internet.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
So let me get this. The Switch 2, most of its features are things you have to pay for to access and use. Wow. Its memory expansion.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch
I fucking knew it.
Switch 2 edition.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. Mouse mode.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay.
That looks so uncomfortable. Hell no.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second.
Why you jinx? Sorry.
In full HD
That's on my
at
throat.
120 frames per second.
Sorry.
Modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Uh-huh. That's it? That's it! Just better graphics.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch
You jinx. Man, something's in my throat. You jinx. Sorry.
By taking advantage
Man, my throat's hurting a lot.
Switch 2,
Up the game. Play it on PC. Sorry. It's in my throat, man. Pay $400.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch,
oh my god, they're all paid! You have to buy them! You have to buy them!
Looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
You have to buy. I have to buy a glorified Google Maps system on Zelda. God forbid it's a free expansion. It better be like $2. Oh. What, is this another new IP? Oh my god, it's another new IP! We got double winners on the bingo card. What? So it's Rocket League if the... No, that joke is in bad taste, Brian. That is a bad in taste joke, Brian. Well, I'm going to update my bingo card while mid-plays, because this looks like garbage. Okay, Metroid Prime shown off. I got that right on the bingo card. Boink. New Zelda? Technically, yes. So I'm going to give myself that one as well. I got way more than I expected. C buttons, that was wrong. I'm going to mark that in red. Wheelchair Rocket League. The music's good, though. The music's really good, actually. We don't have bingo yet, but we are really close. Disabled Rocket League. Wow. Who the fuck cares? But okay. It's arms. It's wheels.
Controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Star Fox, play. Elden Ring.
The lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Okay, cool. It's gonna run like dog shit, probably. Stuck at 30 FPS, but cool. Just buy a Steam Deck and run you. Ryu chicks. Sorry, my throat hurts.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Oh, well, cool. That, all right. I wasn't quite expecting that one.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
皆さんこんにちは。
Capcom?
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に当然
Oh, I'm sorry. I fell asleep because I don't give a shit.
ファイターズエディションの2バージョンと、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。
Wow, Amiibo. Crazy.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with...
Wow, anime game. Who could have guessed that? Not me. I totally didn't guess anime game.
From humans. I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I care? Hold on. Let me care.
This planet will be ours.
Wait, chat. I'm gonna be every Nintendo dick sucker right now that's watching this.
To destroy all humanity.
No, because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get
Wait, I gotta post with a thumbnail real quick.
Just stop you. I'll tear you apart. All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Uh-huh.
The game is a story about friendship.
Cool.
You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe.
The direct. Oh,
Bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch.
the direct. Oh,
Bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch.
oh, great.
With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World like never before.
Wait, was that it? All right.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Okay, what did we miss? It?
Excited for Split Fiction.
Split Fiction. Anything else?
Excited to announce the EA Sports FC will be coming.
No one cares. Who cares? Wow. Tony Hawk Radical. Whoa. Oh yeah, man, tubular. Whoa. Okay, unironically, Icrax might fuck with this. Okay, this actually does kind of look fun. If there's actually a good story mode, like Tony Hawk on GameCube, maybe I'd care. But how much you want to bet there's not a good story mode, and it's just fucking around for no reason? What the fuck? Okay, all right. I'm not gonna shit on that. That was cool.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman?
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination.
Wait, Hitman's on Switch?
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does.
All right.
And how each mission progresses will vary.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. To wall ride, press Z or R twice.
Plus, we are excited to bring another
Nintendo, fix your playback. What is going on, bro? We are a $1 billion company. We make you pay for game chat. We make you buy 007? 007! Oh my god, 007! GoldenEye! Oh my god, I actually care? I actually care for a minute.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Oh my god, I actually care. Oh my god, I actually care about something. I actually... Whoa.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Oh, whatever.
Is reborn.
Whatever. Anime game, I don't care. I don't care. JRPG. Bingo board. Who cares? Bring back my 007.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded
no one cares. How many JRPGs can you... The only thing of interest is now...
Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Get this shit off the screen. Bring back 007! Yakuza! Ooh, director's cut! Oh, okay, alright. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. We like some Yakuza up in here.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Oh, please! Star Fox, I'm begging you! Oh, please! There's a chance! No fucking way. Oh my god, it's a Zelda game! It's a new Zelda game! I was right! It's a new Zelda! I was right. It was right. Wait. Oh my god, is this Hyrule Warriors?
One which future generations would call...
Is my video on Age of Calamity I was right! My video was right!
You truly have traveled back in time.
We're actually seeing Zelda's past.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Wow.
That must mean this really is the past.
Holy shit, I was right! I guessed it! I was right! I guessed this 2 years ago! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I will prove it. I will prove it because I guessed this shit. Where's the ancient hero? Let me see him. Holy shit. I knew it. Age of Imprisonment. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucking guessed it. I'm gonna play the shit out of this. I'm gonna play the shit out of that.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the
Oh my god. I actually am gonna get a Switch 2 now. That is actually worth a damn. There's actually a reason to buy a Switch 2 now.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh. Wait, GameCube?
To enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
GameCube? GameCube?
And with Nintendo Switch
GameCube?
Online Plus expansion pack,
GameCube?
you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Here it is.
Please take a look at
It's GameCube. It's GameCube. Here it comes. Knew it. Yup. There it is. It is about fucking...
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Took them about time.
GameCube,
That
originally released
took them
in 2001.
forever.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
When...
A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Rolling the wind using a mysterious baton.
Where's Star Fox Assault? Assault and Adventures, please.
Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and
Soul Calibur.
A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
Oh my god.
Racing at speeds over 2,000
F-Zero.
30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Where's Star Fox?
Support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally.
Oh my god, that means Assault's gonna have online.
These classic games with clearer image quality and higher
Don't
resolution
you
in the
dare
original
tell me that's the only 3 you did.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your
Don't you dare tell me that's the only 3 you did.
More titles will be added in the future.
Star Fox isn't even going to be in the list, is it? Nope.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether
Really?
you're familiar with the games
Really?
or haven't played them before,
Really?
we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
I got that right.
Classics.
And they even brought that in, so I'm going to give myself that.
You can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
That's so bull. The fuck is that? Oh shit, is that Toby Fox? Oh shit, it's Deltarune. Now everyone can shut the fuck up about Deltarune. Now everyone can shut the fuck up about Deltarune. Oh, I gotta see the chat on this. I gotta see chat on this. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Wait, oh, is my chat locked? There it is. There it is. Yep. Yep. Oh my god, Deltarune! Holy shit, on launch?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch.
Hey, Borderlands, I need water. Okay, chat, let me know if something actually cool happens. I didn't not expect Deltarune in my list. I need water. The rest of this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be mid.
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch.
Wow, Civilization, so cool.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay.
They really blue balled us on Star Fox again on GameCube. Are you kidding me? How much you want to bet that they're going to avoid putting Adventures and Assault on the system?
By purchasing the upgrade. And we have
And you know what's funny?
news from 2K.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm
SF1 and SF2 they put front and center. 64 was one of their first things that they were like, look at this, look at this. Assault and Adventure, they totally like sidelined, act like it wasn't a thing. Yeah, okay.
Four kids find this
Whatever.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome!
Uh-oh.
Nailed it!
Is this gonna...
Line and sinker. Tastes amazing.
Uh-oh.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop.
Epic freeze.
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail.
It'll be the time they make a new console, they give us a Starbucks game on GameCube.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, Enter the Gungeon.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Wow, I'd love to see.
Favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Everyone's upset that it froze. Oh, it was working. I'm swapping to Nintendo UK. It should run better. Hey, it's actually properly lined. There we go. I should have done UK from the start. Yay, star, whatever that is. Okay. Just need to start labeling the watch and get disappointed alive again.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players.
Who cares?
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go.
Fair warning, chat. We are down to about the last 10 minutes, so this is about to end.
2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
So we do not have a bingo, which really sucks. We're really close. We're really close to a bingo. Oh my god, how long have they been at this? No one cares. You're as bad as fucking Miyamoto is with Starbucks 64. I made this one game and I can't move on from it. Wow. Let me guess. We have one more announcement to make, and it's mid as fuck. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Silksong has a release here. Silksong comes out this year. Silksong comes out this year. Just casually sides announces it. Okay, don't care. Silk Song, that was dope. Alright, but whatever. Anime game, don't care. Ooh, that's cool. I don't care. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, there's the gun game none of us got to see. Yeah, Silk Song just casually, just like, oh, hey, look. Hey, look, it's F-Zero if it actually got a new game. Crazy. Another random anime game no one cares about. Another random anime game no one cares about. Little Nightmares. Except not. Oh, who the hell? Get this shit off the screen. Whoa, Fortnite. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Hey, that's base. Very cute. Tamagotchi. What if they just like casually announce Star Fox? Just like right here, like Star Fox. I can't believe they announced Silk Song like that. That's insane. Yeah, you have shown a lot. Wow. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Not Star Fox. You know what? I held out hope for like a quarter of a second. What is this? Resident Evil or something?
I give you my blood.
Okay. I don't care.
I give you my life.
Uh-huh.
Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight.
Chat, would y'all be offended if I actually loaded up a game to play while this yaps? Because I really don't care. I'm so bored with this. Wow. From Software. Oh. What? Is this Resident Evil? Is that what this is meant to be? Because well, this just looks like another Bloodborne. I cannot tell. Wait, Bloodborne? Oh my god, Bloodborne? Wait. Bloodborne? Bloodborne. Oh my god, Bloodborne. Oh my god, it's Bloodborne. Oh my god, it's Bloodborne. Oh my god, it's Bloodborne. Please be Bloodborne. Please be Bloodborne. If you are, and please be Bloodborne. Bloodborne 2. What the fuck? Please be Bloodborne. Please be Bloodborne. Please be Bloodborne. I'm begging you to be Bloodborne. It's Bloodborne! Oh my god, it's Bloodborne! Oh my god, it's gonna be Bloodborne. Oh my god, it's gonna be Bloodborne. It's so Bloodborne. It's so Bloodborne, I can blood all over the board. I'm gonna born over the blood.
And contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
It's Bloodborne. It's Bloodborne. It's Bloodborne. It is Bloodborne 2. It is Bloodborne 2. Oh my god, something actually good. I will play this on PC or Xbox, but I'm still hyped for this. This has nothing to do for Switch 2. I do not care about the Switch 2, but this is cool. Just show me that god title. The Duskbloods. Okay, This is definitely Bloodborne 2, but I'm assuming that is the name for it. Dude! Oh. I went from apathy to excitement, 2026. Oh! Because it's Bloodborne! No! It's exclusive to Switch 2? God damn it!
どのようなゲームなのかについてはディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますのでぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は
I'm going to buy the game to only dump it.
開発者の皆様
I'm going to buy it to dump it, and I'm not playing it on their system. Go fuck yourself, Nintendo.
ありがとうございます。
Of course.
ご覧いただいた以外にも
Our partners are working on many games coming to Switch too.
今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますのでお楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Alright, what? Oh my god, Kirby. It's Kirby. No way. Kirby gets a new game? That's unheard of. Or it's a new Smash game. Oh my god, it's either a new Smash game or it's Kirby. And it fucking froze. God damn it. Stop with the buffering, Chief. What do you think, chat? New Kirby game or Smash? Holy shit, Air Riders? Oh my god, it's Air Riders! That is so out of left field. I know Sakurai is losing his mind. Sakurai is probably losing his mind. Yep. Totally. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he is losing his mind. Yep. Yep. 20 years. Okay. That is cool. That is cool. Sakurai must be so happy. Oh, last trailer. You've got one more game franchise for me. I mean, that's Air Riders is cool, but I mean, not for the right reasons. Don't care. Wait, Banjo-Kazooie! Wait. Is this Ukulele? Which, why would that be their last big... Is this a new Mario game? What is this? Oh my god, it's a new 3D Donkey Kong. I cannot believe that won the fucking bingo board. Holy shit, that won the bingo board. How did a 3D Donkey Kong win bingo? It's just Mario Odyssey again with fucking Donkey Kong. He looks like Seth Rogen from the Mario movie. Well, there's going to be a shitload of E621 of that monkey. Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's literally Mario Odyssey, but Donkey Kong again. It even looks the same. It releases this year in July.
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの新しいアクションゲーム
well.
ドンキーコングバナンザです。唯一無二のパワーで
I am surprised that this got filled up as much as it did.
全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を
I gotta show that I guessed that Zelda game years ago. That is the second time I've made a prediction like that and been right.
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
Yeah, good for y'all.
改めてになりますが
Yeah, go ahead and recap.
2の発売日は6月
Very release date is very quick. I'm very shocked about that.
本体のご紹介です。まずは任天堂スイッチ2の本体です。これに加えダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドが
Ooh, it's a bundle. Okay, good on you. I'm proud of you for that. That's what you did for Wii U.
公式ホームページをご覧ください。
It's actually funny. They're doing the Wii U method.
今回お伝えする内容は以上になります。
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことに
Have
な
to
り
wait
ます
a bit
が、
longer for launch.
Nintendo Switch
I'm
2
looking
を
forward to
皆さん
everyone
にご
being
体
able
験
to
いただける
experience
ことを
Nintendo Switch
今か
2.
らとても楽しみにしています。
最後まで
We're watching all the way to the end.
ありがとうございました。
Yep. Well, Team Cherry, there it is. Chat, really quick, I want to prove to you that I guessed this Hyrule Warrior game years ago. Look at this shit. Oh, hey, look, that's me. Wait, chat, look. Hey, look, it's me. Anyway, look at this shit. If we go back a few years, bam! The Ancient War a year ago. I predicted this shit. I predicted this. I said it. Hyrule Warriors, the Ancient War. I predicted it. I predicted it. I predicted it. I predicted it. I guessed. Now. My prediction was a little off because I said it was going to revolve around the first imprisoning war. Technically, I was right, though. But I said it was going to revolve around the imprisoning war where the Divine Beasts were first built. This is going to revolve around the Zonai, which I don't think is when the Divine Beasts were ever built originally. This is even further before that. But my guess was a quarter right. I was still right for the most part. There it is. The damn proof. But I guessed it. With that said, surprisingly, let's go over the bingo card, and then I'm going to give my thoughts, and then we're going to call it, because I am tired, and I want to get off of this. So, our bingo card got more filled than I expected, but it did not hit all the marks. So, we got 2 mid-IPs, mid-games that no one fucking cares about or will play. We actually got F-Zero showed off. Surprisingly, it was one of the games they focused on for the GameCube NSO. New Switch Pro controller. Yeah. A 3D Donkey Kong game. Did not expect that. NS2 got enhanced versions for NS1 games. But we're talking about all the bad stuff later. Mario Kart on launch day. Yep, guessed it. Metroid Prime 4 gets shown off. Yep, did not get a launch date on that. So, womp. NS2 launch date this year. Guessed that right on the bat. GameCube with a controller. Oh no, my thingy is wrong. Whoopsie. There we go. Anyway. Oh no, it's off. I apologize. Okay, anyway. Anyway, so GameCube on NSO with the new controller. Mouse for Switch 2. A new Zelda game. Holy shit. However, the C button for 3DS or Wii U was completely off base. It was for chat. With that said, our bingo board, honestly, we had a lot more than I expected. A lot of these were pretty safe bets. However, we got a lot more that I did not expect that were pretty, like, dope. I feel like the ones that were unexpected that hit the mark was new Zelda, new IP, Donkey Kong, F-Zero, the new Switch Pro controller, the NS2 on launch this year were the ones I did not expect. Yeah, with that said though, so that was really cool. With that said, chat, I have words. I'm going over the wrong thing. My thoughts about the Direct. Probably will show up eventually on GameCube. Yeah, I'm sure they will. Yeah, totally. So my thoughts on the Direct as a whole, on the Switch 2. The console is literally what everyone wanted. It is a better version of the original Switch, which is awesome, right? It's literally what we all wanted. It is a better version of the OG Switch, which sounds great, right? Like, oh, hell yeah, better version of the OG Switch. That's what we want, right? Most of the fucking features is locked behind a paywall or is proprietary. Chat feature, awesome. You have to pay with NSO to get it. Enhanced versions of past games, awesome. You have to pay to use them. Even the basic enhancements of graphics and stuff like that are apparently a part of the expansions and have to be paid for. And not all the games are able to be played because they have to be compatible. Anti-consumer as fuck. You can't use the same SD cards. You have to get exclusive NS2 versions, which means they're going to hack up the price, which also means, mind you, keep this in mind, this also means that you are unable to just go out and buy a normal SD card for the Switch 2. That means you can't just go and buy a third party. Now, they have locked the Switch 2 and having its memory expanded behind a paywall without having the ability, with that, like anything that doesn't have that EX, with that, whatever that architecture is, that means you cannot expand the memory. So unless whatever company starts building SD cards with the same architecture as all these new Nintendo cards, you will not be able to just whip out any normal micro SD in the Switch 2. You want to buy a new 1 terabyte for your new Switch 2? Womp womp, can't do it. Now you got to buy Nintendo exclusive, which, as everyone knows, they double charge on all their stuff and in their MSRP because Nintendo likes their money and they like to overcharge. Oh, I got something by Sunny. I don't think Sunny knows I'm streaming. Wait. Bro, I'm streaming that right now. Oh, yeah. Starbucks has sold GC Switch Online 4-player. That should have been something that was shown off immediately along with... Hold up. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Anyway. So, NSO chat is locked behind a paywall. Ridiculous. The memory cards are locked behind a proprietary SD card architecture, which you have to pay Nintendo ridiculous, however much more they're going to charge for this new SD card. Expansions and upgrades to past Nintendo games are now set to, if they're compatible, and you have to pay for these expansions. Of course they are. So that's all ridiculous. Because, of course. GameCube NSO is already only going to start out with 3 games because apparently they... What? Only 3 games? Okay, whatever, sure. Even though Dolphin has existed forever. But whatever. But then, this is the Star Fox fan talking. But, Star Fox gets sidelined again. Not even that. Assault. The game made that has the best, most diverse multiplayer possible. One of the best on GameCube. And it doesn't even get shown off. It's not even in the list to get shown off. And it gets sidelined. Again. The chance for Star Fox to finally get shown on NSO. To get another chance at life. Get sidelined. Not even a reference. Not even in the list. Instead, it throws in some other third-party stuff that no one cares about. Of course. Of course. I should have expected no different. Really? Really? Even though this whole new game share feature, all this would be perfect for Assault, and finally give it the love and needed attention and bring it back to life. Do you know how easy it would be for me as a content creator to do the entire community face-off with this feature? But God forbid. No. I mean, F-Zero needs this as well. F-Zero needs it so hardcore. Smash Melee needs this hardcore. But not Assault, one of the other titular multiplayer games for a franchise that already got love and attention in N64 and SNES, but God forbid GameCube. Why doesn't it care about Star Fox? Ooh. ZGM, you're gonna poke my bear. You're gonna poke up a bear. Listen, all right. Listen. See, for me, I have a game theory. Certain people at Nintendo like 64 a little too much. They have it in their minds that this one game, which mind you, 64 is not that impressive and it's not that special and it's aged quite a lot. And 64 3D is a better version of that game. And 64 is just a remake of 1, and that has taken a shitload of assets from 2. 64 only came to existence because they canned Star Fox 2 instead of porting it. The only reason Star Fox 64 even came to existence is because they remade Star Fox 1 and ripped most of the assets from 2. If you go into the development of Star Fox 64, most of that game is not original and came from the development of Star Fox 1 and 2. I forget the exact number, do not quote me on this, but you can do the research yourself. I think, 20%? 10% of it is original code and assets? I think Miyamoto only made like one original enemy, and it's the little butterfly that shoots rainbows at you. Most of 64 is not original. It's a remake of Star Fox 1. Then they remade a remake in 64 3D. Then they remade a remake again in Zero as a reimagining. They've been so hard stuck on 64 and then keep doing gimmicks by letting Miyamoto just do his own thing like a psycho that he is irreparably sabotage the franchise. It's insane. It's ridiculous. They need to politely ask this man to stop touching that franchise and give it to any other team and a new person to head it, because he clearly has no damn idea what he is doing. Give it to Dylan and his team and let him do his fucking job. It is a franchise that can be a great space opera with a lot of room for experimentation and sub-franchises and spin-offs that would blossom easily. Instead, they give it to a madman who can't keep his grubby little hands off of stupid gimmick ideas. Maybe that means Star Fox Remaster bundle? Ha! Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. You know, I can tell you right now, Miyamoto has seen the mouse function. I'm going to make Star Fox 1 a reimagining of a reimagining of Star Fox 0, but now with mouse controls. Oh, you want them optional? Nuh-uh. You play how I want you to play. Didn't Star Fox 64 SNES one of the first games on their respective NSO? Yep. Because 64 is their love child, because they think it's so great, even though most of it's built off of Dylan and Argonaut Software's work. 64 is not that impressive. It's not! It was built off of SF1 and 2. The only reason that it is as remembered as it is because it came on the 64. And you know what? Hold up. That's it. That's it. I'm on a tangent now. Hold up. SF1. Wait. Star Fox. What am I looking for? Sales. All right. I'm on a tangent now. I'm on a tangent. Can I please? Man, I love Google. I love how Google doesn't load jack shit. Oh, do not remake Command. Let Command die and keep it non-canon, please. Whoa. Why are we focusing on only 64? The hell? I need the lifetime sales. Okay. All right. You want a hard, cold cut fact thing right here? I'm about to give you hard, cold cut fact. Here is your sales in millions, all right? Badoosh. Oh, excuse me. Here's your cold cut facts in millions, okay? Goodbye, all right? Oh, shit, whoops. All right, Star Fox franchise, okay? Working backwards, all right? Anything below 0.5, they put all at the same range, okay? Command kills the franchise. It does terrible. Assault did not sell well. Adventures sold pretty half decent because, you know, Dinosaur Planet was really well, you know, everyone's expecting it. But, you know, when they got it and whatnot, you know, people were like, well, this isn't my Star Fox, whatnot. But, it, you know, it was actually received fairly well at the time. Right here, Star Fox sold right at 3 million copies. 64 only sold 1 million more. I know what you're thinking. 1 million, that is still a lot. Respectively, yes, 1 million more is still a lot. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not, you know, it only sold 1 million more copies. That's not that big of a jump between these two. It is not that much more successful. It's not that much bigger. Star Fox 64 did not do that much better than the original. This game is a beat for beat copy of Star Fox 1. It had the same story beats. It ripped most of the assets. The only thing 64 did was redo the graphics and steal most of its ideas and assets from SF1 and SF2. The only thing 64 did was redo the graphics and add Rumble. That's all it did. This thing is nothing more than a glorified remake that just happened to sell an extra 1 million copies. But for some reason, Nintendo started sucking this game's dick, acting like it was the glorious game that it was, when in reality it was nothing more than a... Oh, I'm sorry. It is coming out of me. This game, this one game, pisses me off. I hate 64 so much, not as a game, but as a developed piece of art. Because the history behind this game... Ooh, because later down the road, 64 3D comes around, and that was remade by Argonaut Software. Well, technically it was made by Q Games, and Q Games was Dylan, the guys who made SF1 and SF2, the guys who got their shit ripped, and who made... I hate this stupid game. And then every game after this was sabotaged by Miyamoto. I swear to God. Adventures, sabotage, because it was Dinosaur Planet, and then Miyamoto was like, oh, your guy looks like Fox. Let's combine our games, huh? And then, like, you know, it did not. I mean, obviously, sale wise, it didn't. You know, that's a pretty big drop. Then Assault comes around, cancels the arcade we would have had, and then the Star Fox 2 like port remake we would have gotten never gets done. They combine them together, and I think Assault's peak as fuck. But wrong place, wrong time. It was too experimental. The franchise needed to heal. Did terrible. Then, what happens? After this, well, levels are new to be fair. No, they're not. So, Sector Z, the missile level, is all based off the missile segments from Star Fox 2. Aquas is based off of all the water levels from Star Fox 2. Corneria is based off of Star Fox 1. Solus is based off of... I forget which planet, but I believe Star Fox 2. Venom is based off of both Star Fox 1 and Star Fox 2. Titania is... Well, that's the desert planet, right? I think that's SF1. I forget what planet. The names are different, but the bases of the planet, the theming and the level, you know, the enemies and stuff, they are direct rips or renames. The difference is the setups of... the setups are different. The theming is different, sure. But well, the only thing that's different is that they kind of changed up the assets. They swapped out some, the design of the level. But I mean, most of its inner workings is from SF1 and SF2. Base does not mean that it's not new. True. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a remake. I'm saying it's a remake. 64 is a remake of Star Fox 1, when in fact it should have either been a port of SF2 or a new game outright. That would have kept the franchise alive and still going when Star Fox already proved that it was a healthy franchise with great numbers. Right off the bat. GT Dream, to tell you what I think the console was great until they added a bunch of anti-consumer shit to it, like making you pay for game chat, like making you have to buy a proprietary SD card for memory expansion. Wow, great. Awesome. Like how most of the apparent added perks or enhancements are all paid for stuff. Awesome. Yeah. I don't know. There's not really a lot there that I'm vibing with. I think they're overdoing. I think they are. You're telling me that I'm gonna buy a $400 console, then pay you an extra $20 to then get access to one of the features that is supposed to be a part of your console, then pay even more money to get access to enhanced features of your games, and then pay even more money. No. That console is the epitome of Nintendo's current way they view their people. I'm good. It's cool, and if the console leaned less out of the whole, hi, we're going to charge you even more money for proprietary bullshit, then sure, I would totally fuck with that console. The games were really cool. The game side of things was awesome. Silk Song, holy shit. 007, oh my god. 3D Donkey Kong, what the fuck? The new Mario Kart game, it's literally Mario Odyssey but in cards, but that's still really cool. There's a lot of the new Hyrule Warriors Zelda game, holy shit. The peak of the Direct was everything that was not related to the console. The console itself is awesome until they started yapping about how the chat system will feature you having to pay for it afterwards. What? The only new level is Ficino LOL. No, it's not. The planet Ficino might be new, but an ice level is already in Star Fox. It's featured in SF1. You cycle through a loop until you disable. Wait, no, I might be thinking of EX. My brain might be thinking of EX. No, I'm not. SF1 has an ice level. I'm waiting. I'm patient. I'm not buying it until I'm sold. I'm not 100% sold. Yeah, no, the console is like really hard anti-consumer. Like it like leaning way too much into the anti-consumer era. There's a lot of cool things about it, sure, but honest to God, that console is too for me to get most of the features of that console, I would have to buy the $400 console, the $20 NSO, so I could actually just get a basic chat. Literally, think about this, chat. Think about this. They added an extra button to the controller, which is useless unless you pay $20. There's a button on a controller that does nothing unless you pay $20. Think about that. Think about that. At least on Xbox, when you press the button to open up your chat, you can at least type. You can at least type. Now, maybe you can do that on Switch. But I did not see that feature shown off. And Nintendo is known for kind of sucking ass, so I don't know. The only thing about the Switch I saw, the Switch 2 that was kind of based, was the fact that they showed off game sharing. That was it. Or not game sharing, download play. That was the only thing I saw that looked good. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that was also paid to use. I'm not surprised if it's $10 to $20. Exactly. It's nothing but a cash grab. It is a pro console that they're charging even more and more money on. And the worst thing is, every casual gamer is going to keep sucking Nintendo's dick like a bunch of brain-dead lunatics and pay for it all. Because no one has a concept of knowing when enough is enough, and it's anti-consumer. Because Nintendo's great, but Mario, whoa, I like that guy. Oh, take my wallet. Oh. Fucking sheep. But, you know, whatever. I can tell you right now, every video on the platform is going to just be nothing but Nintendo Switch 2 was awesome. Let's analyze. I swear to you, I'll be the only person shitting on them hardcore. Anyway, with that said, Kira and everyone else about my Star Fox tangent. Point is, Star Fox as a franchise got sabotaged by 64 from the day it was made. Is it a good game? Yes. I am not talking about the quality of the game. I am talking about its development as a piece of media. The game as a piece of media sabotaged the franchise. Either A, SF2 should have been ported, or it should have been just released and SF3 should have been made. One of the two. Star Fox already had 3 million copies. It was a successful franchise. SF2 had a shitload of press release and clearly would have done well. It was proven. It either should have been ported to 64 and released, or SF3 should have been made. The franchise would have stayed strong. They could have released Adventures as a spin-off, and then Assault could have been released as a new take on the franchise, and it would have done well. Instead, 64 was released, taking ideas from SF1 and SF2, and was a remake that did not need to exist, which totally rewrote the entire franchise, and then Miyamoto went on a fucking weird, psychotic side tangent, and started doing gimmick after gimmick after gimmick, sabotaging the franchise continuously. That is what I am saying. I am not shitting on 64 as a game, I am shitting on it as a piece of media that sabotaged a franchise and a fan base. Ever since this game released, everyone that has ever played Star Fox has sucked this game's dick so hard that they can't see anything past the trees. And it is annoying and obnoxious. Anyone with an objective eye that goes through the development history and the sale numbers will tell you, can tell you that this game sabotaged the entire franchise, and Miyamoto sabotaged it. Who the hell releases a game like Command with gimmicky controls with no options to change it, instead of trying to repair a franchise that desperately needs it? Who the hell remakes the game 2 more times in a row instead of trying to repair it by adding something new, by fixing past mistakes and creating just a normal control scheme that works? No one wanted a remake of 64 again and again and again. They wanted a new game that just did what was done before. That's all they did. In fact, and you can quote me on this and go back and I can prove it. Miyamoto himself even stated originally in 64 that he refused. He did not want to do a direct sequel to 64, even though that's what fans wanted and what the franchise needed. But he refused. He did not want to do a sequel to 64. Which is why we ended up with Adventures, which was the wrong game at the wrong time. He sabotaged the franchise at the very beginning, which is why I despise 64 as a piece of media, and why Miyamoto, particularly, I have issue with as a developer. He's a man that took out a beautiful IP that had a lot of heart put into it by a lot of people, and used it as his own personal punching bag to throw stupid ideas at it as a tack board so he could do whatever the fuck he wanted with it. Like a lunatic. All the way down to the very end. And that's where we are now. To the point to where we don't even get Assault or Adventure shown off an NSO. Because... But yeah, there you go. There's my Star Fox rant. There you go. Anyway. Sorry. So I have a little bit of a history with that game. Bit of a grouchy arr. Do I had 64 as a game? No. I think it's a great game. I love the randomizer. It's very, very fun. 64 3D is my preferred way to play the game. And I wish it'd be ported. But I'm sick of pretending that game is some glorified piece of perfect media. It's not. The Neverhood Earthworm Jim, Sly Cooper, F-Zero. Anyone else is a list of dead IPs? Spyro, can they hurry up and bring that franchise back, please? I'm begging you. In the meantime, I made a new logo. Ooh, very nice, Bjorn. Very nice. With that said, chat, aside from my random tangents and my yapping, it's strange to think that Starbucks is more dead than F-Zero. Yeah. But it doesn't matter because Starbucks month is here. And next week, this weekend, it starts. And listen. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck them. I don't care about that shit. I got my own shit. And if there's one person on this planet that's going to keep this franchise alive, it's going to be me or whoever else is in the fan base doing some awesome shit, all right? So it don't matter. We're going to be vibing, have a great old time. It's going to be awesome. With that said, I am tired. I'm exhausted. And I've been yapping way more than I meant to. And I've been trying to rest my voice. But I got way too passionate. Mother/Earthbound. Yeah, release Mother 3. With that said, I'm going to call it here. I am tired. I did not mean to stream for this long. Well, no, I meant to stream for about like 2 hours. So this is about on par. Ending notes. The games for Switch 2 look pretty based. There's a lot of cool stuff there. But very anti-consumer. As I expected. Am I going to get one? I was going to for a bit there. But with the SD card and all that extra shit, no. The thing that did it for me, the nail in the coffin, was the fact that they are trying to charge me for graphic enhancements. You're out of your fucking mind. I will just go and buy the game to support Metroid, and then I'm going to get Ryu Jinx and play the game on PC like a normal human being and get all my graphical upgrades on my Switch Pro for free. Fuck you, Nintendo. So that's what I'm going to do. Like a normal person. That's all I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to buy my, obviously I'm going to buy my games legally. Duh. And dump them legally. Duh. But I'm going to play them on, on a totally legal Switch, on the Switch Pro. But yeah, I'm not buying that thing. I'm not buying the Switch 2. Yeah. Hey, chat, you want to see the Switch Pros chat? You want to see the Switch Pros chat that's entirely free, that you don't have to pay $20 for? It's crazy. You won't believe it. It's actually been out for years. It's actually been out for years. And like, not only has it been out for years, right? But it has a slew of features that you can use for entirely free. Whoa! No way! It's called Discord. That's crazy. No way. And it doesn't charge you a dime. Wow. That's crazy. You want to know, chat, you want to know another way to do game chat without spending $20? What's this? A phone? No way. That's crazy. No way. You're telling me I don't have to spend $20? That's crazy. No way. No way. No way. Oh, wait, guys, you want to know what you should just get? Bar for bar, they really did. It's just Discord. Wait, hold up again. Chat, you want to know you should just get instead of this? Chat, you ready? I'm about to show you what you should just get instead of this, instead of the Switch 2. Ready? And this thing can play Switch games even better, and will charge you just about the same. Whoa, guys! It's the Switch Pro. That doesn't lock any of the features, and you can use any SD card you want. Crazy! And you have access to the wiki at any time. And all the enhancements are free. That's crazy. It's called an OLED. known as the Steam Deck. Also, you want to know something crazy? You don't have to pay for NSO on this. Just dump your legally obtained games onto the system and use your totally legal, it's legal, emulators to play them. Like Dolphin and MGBA and the Genesis emulator and whatever else you want, like Parallel 64 and everything else. You want to know what's also crazy? Nintendo can't remove them from NSO. And you have to keep your save files. You also don't have to have an NSO account and spend $60 a month. Crazy! Whoa! It's better than the Switch 2 and it costs less. Crazy. Wow. Well, chat, I know what I'm going to spend my money on. But do you? Oh my God, look at this, chat. Look at this, look at this, look at this. There you go, there you go. $400 right there. Steam Deck, bam. There you go, 400 schmackadonis. Don't worry. Just give it a bit. Give it a bit. Steam Deck or another one. Don't they have like the Ace Rogue? What's the other competitor? Let's see. Ace Rogue Deck. No. Let's see. Nintendo Switch 2. Let's see. What are the other competitors with the Switch 2 right now? I don't remember. Oh, IGN, you suck. I just want to look up. What the hell? Why did you bring me to a message board? I'm just trying to look up a basic. Really? There's not like a list? Switch to what would that be? Like clones? I don't want, hold up. I'm trying to be an asshole here. I can't be an asshole without knowing what I'm talking about. God damn it. I don't know what it's called. Is it like handheld? Oh, I think I found it. What is the avatarless bro yapping about? Avatarless? What? Oh, there we go. Oh, chat, look, I found yet another thing that's better than Switch 2. Oh, there we go. Whoa, chat, look, I found more Switch 2s. Whoa! Whoa, Switch Pros, crazy! Crazy. You know what's even crazier? You can play Star Fox on these. That's wild. That's wild. And you can have custom themes on these. And emulators. And dump your own games. And you can't lose them. And use any SD cards you want. That's wild. Go to the internet, use Discord. And all of it is free. You know what's even crazier? If you count the amount of money you'd spend between NSO to get game chat, between the system itself and all the expansions you're gonna need to buy to get the improved versions, you're gonna end up spending the same amount of money to buy one of these. So just buy that. I'm just saying. Also depends if emulators work on Switch 2. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ryan Chicks and making sure that actually runs Switch 2 games. Because if it does, I just licked my mic. I licked my mic. I just licked my mic. I don't know you like that, bro. That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm definitely not against buying the Switch 2 personally, but I don't know if I'm grabbing it day one since I'm mainly waiting for Hyrule and Metroid. Yeah, Mario Kart. Who the fuck plays Mario Kart on day one? I'm waiting for Silk Song, which is going to be on PC. I'm not playing Bloodborne 2 on the Switch. I'm going to emulate that sucker or wait for it to re-release on PC. Like, what? I'm waiting for 007. Like, all the shit I want is not even on release date. I don't know why they're releasing it this soon. They just wait. They just wait till the fucking holiday. Whatever. Button shotting guns, Switch 2 online. Yeah. I love how they didn't even talk about the fact they didn't talk about stick drift. Man, I wish I was that Mike. Yeah, you wish something else was that Mike. Oh, lmao. What up, Starbucks Jet? I was yapping. I was shit talking. Controlling Switch 2, GameCube R-Wing, and gun. Oh, God. This is the best bit you've ever did, lmao. Yeah. Crazy, man. I love the Switch Pro. The Joy-Cons are bigger. Man, Jenner, you forgot about the current trend. Release now, patch later. Very true. Very true. Chat, do you guys want to... No, I'm not going to. I was going to say, I wanted to look up what someone else said about the Switch 2 to see if all the Nintendo dick suckers are going like over, on Nintendo right now and glazing the shit out of them, even though like it's like super like mid as fuck. But I'm not going to because I don't want to catch any fire. I want to catch any backlash because I know that I will. So I'm going to just stay in my little corner. I'm going to stay in my little corner, even though Nintendo is being mid as fuck right now. Hi, we're Nintendo. We're going to charge you $20 for a mid service. Oh, God. Anyway, with that said, chat, I'm going to call it here before I get into more trouble and shit talk the Switch 2 even more. Because I already know if anyone watches this VOD that is not my regulars and knows that I hate Nintendo as a company and think how bad they are in their current state, I'm probably going to spark a fire. So I'm out and my voice hurts. So I'm going to go get some tea and eat something. Chat, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. I'm never doing an early morning stream again. This was horrible. I am tired. Not to mention, if I ever do another direct stream again, I'm just going to shit talk it. The direct? What about it, Flames? Because what part of it? Because Flames, I've been shit talking Nintendo this whole time, bro. The games, yes, depending on what we're talking about. Because, I mean, some of them just weren't for me, but like... Oh, yeah! Deltarune, crazy as fuck. Like, Silk Song, hell yes. Bloodborne 2, fuck yes. 007, fuck yes. The Mario Kart game looks awesome as hell. GameCube NSO, awesome. I'm not gonna do that. Dolphin exists, the hell. But that's cool. What were some other cool games that were announced, chat, that I actually cared about? Was there anything else? Oh, Hyrule Warrior Zelda game? Hell yes. Oh. Why'd my song stop? Oh, my headset died. Oh, that's great. What else, chat? What else is there? Point is, the games were based. The system sucks. It is the most anti-consumer thing I have witnessed from Nintendo in a long time. That shit was ass. But the Direct was great. The games specifically was the best part of the Direct. The console, you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. I am not spending $400 on that thing. No. You could play as a Moo Moo Meadows cow. Aside from from Silk Song and the Deltarune, I didn't give a shit about the Direct. Hence, I didn't watch it. Fair enough. Talking about the Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, Donkey Kong was cool. That was cool. I did not expect that. Cyberpunk can run on Switch 2 somehow. That was also cool. My issue is the console itself. Which, I mean, without the console, you can't play the games. So hence why I hope Ryujinx is able to the Switch Pro. The Switch Pro is able to run the Switch 2 games without incident. Because if it can, then I'm happy. Because I can just play or buy, dump, and play. And then I am a happy camper. And then I won't have any issues. Literally, chat. Let me just put this bug in your ear. Nintendo is charging you $20 to use a function on the console that gets its own dedicated button that has a lesser version of Discord. That if you don't pay the money, the button does nothing. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Great. There's the mouse mode, which, let's be honest, no one's gonna use. Chat, for any of you that says, I'm gonna use mouse mode, you're not. I'm gonna give you a real example of why you're not gonna use it, okay? An honest example, okay? Here you go. Here is my Nintendo Switch. Here is my Nintendo Switch, okay? I'm playing my Switch. I'm enjoying my life. Whoa! Me enjoying my life. Whoa! My Nintendo Switch is awesome. A normal human being on a casual day, casual life, plays their system with, using their Joy-Cons, is going to have their system put into dock mode at a distance. They're going to play like this, at a distance, like this. Where the fuck am I gonna do mouse mode? Here? Oh yeah, because that's a lot of room. Here? No. I would need a desk to do that. Otherwise, you would require me to lean over a coffee table. That's gonna hurt your back. That's not gonna happen. Furthermore, for precise aiming and control, that would require you being steady yourself. That would require a desk chair or some form of stable setting. It would also require a stable form of a platform for you to stable your hand on. Now, on your desk here, like a desk, sure, that's feasible. This is feasible, what I'm doing right now. Look. Oh shit, I lost that. Look, see this? This is feasible, chat. What you're seeing right now, totally feasible. I mean, this feels absolutely horrible in your hands. Your hands are going to cramp because this is just not comfortable. This is not comfortable at all. Doing this for hours and hours for gameplay, you're out of your fucking mind. You wanna know what people are gonna do? They're gonna play like this. Like every normal person on the planet. Touchscreen makes sense because you can use your hand like a pencil, which is more comfortable and makes sense. But doing this with a thin bezel like this is absolutely insane and ludicrous. Hell, even for like functioning and like trying to like navigate a UI, no one is going to go up to a desk for 10 seconds to go boop and then go back to playing. No one's gonna do that. Everyone's gonna be at their their couch, sitting back, It is a pointless gimmick that no one is going to use. No one's gonna use it. That entire gimmick is pointless. It's pointless. It only exists to be cool. That's it. It's like the how do I explain this? The Nintendo DS touchscreen made sense because it had the dual screen that was attached to it. Hence, that made sense because it was a gimmick that was always at the player's hands 24/7. So it could be built around it. The mouse control does not work unless you're at a desk. A computer makes sense because you have a mouse and a keyboard. So everything be built around that. You cannot do that with the Switch. It is a couch console. And when it's on handheld, that's even less possible. So it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick through and through. Who the fuck is going to play Prime with the mouse? The only reason that entire control scheme is interesting, the mouse thing, it's for emulation. That's it. Having native mouse means that people can emulate that in Ryujinx. That's it. I'll use it for sole purpose of torture and literally nothing else. lmao. It's a 4 Starbucks gimmick, then I will. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a 4 Starbucks gimmick because it's Miyamoto. For games that are built around it, I agree. Yeah. Now, as a choice, no one's going to use it. For games that are forced to use it, no one's going to like it, and everyone's going to complain about it. It's a pointless gimmick that no one's going to use. Trying to have that as a, oh, but the Switch 2 selling point is the map. Shut the hell up. No one's going to use it. No one. You're not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I doubt a single person in Nintendo is using it. Everyone's going to default back to using it like a normal fucking controller, like a human being. Now, if they release a mouse add-on, sure, maybe. But you want to know when you have a mouse add-on what that means? That means one hand is going to have a controller and the other hand's going to have a mouse. Still weird. They need to have a mouse keyboard. No. Then it's all peripherals, and that's even more money. So, what does the Switch 2 actually have? Power. That's it. But all of the power, all of the enhancements are locked behind paywalls as expansions. The real question is, how much are those? So, when I put in my copy of I'm testing it on Switch 1 and not Switch 2. All right. You want to go there? We'll go there. All right. Switch 1 versus Switch 2 Joy-Cons. You want to go there? You want to go there? All right, we're going there. You want to go there? You want to go there? We're going to go there. You want to go there? We're going to go there. Okay, you see this. Oh, wait, where's my mouse? Oh, my mouse isn't popping up. Hold on. Where is my mouse? Oh, it says I have my cursor's supposed to be captured. I don't see it. Anyway, all right. Imagine people actually using it and Jetter's proven wrong. Bullshit. No one's going to look at this. You want to know why no one's going to use this? It's not a matter. First off, here, I'm about to give you all 4101 on how the use of oh god. Might I give you a lesson on ergonomics, okay? Let me present you with a real normal mouse. A mouse functions by contouring to the functions of your hand. My hand, right here. Big old fat juicy hand, ready to grip some titties. All right. My hand grips to this mouse like this, right? You see this nice little saw here? My thumb fits nice into this groove. My finger right here, nice and soft, fits down on this angle. This one goes down on this angle. And these two fingers kind of wrap to the side. My hand kind of cups this whole thing like a titty, you know? So now I've got this nice resting point. With the weight of the mouse, you know, I'm kind of like resting my hand now. My hand kind of does this shape here, almost like the Vulcan salute. Like a little Vulcan salute, right? So my hand is kind of doing this nice, gentle rest, right? The palm of my hand is supported overall in this pressure point. It's being rested. My fingers, my primary fingers are being rested. These fingers have somewhere to go, and my thumb's being rested. Overall, my hand is being rested and has a nice, gentle, soft point. This thing, okay? Before I yap about this, let's look at the design of these two Joy-Cons, right? The Switch 2 is longer, okay? So that means that it can probably go just about the distance from what? Like, so the normal Joy-Con just about fits the palm of my hand, which means the Switch 2 Joy-Con will probably go just a bit further than that. Then the Switch, you know, the triggers, one is a little pull further, a little back, which means instead of my fingers being next to each other, one finger will be pushed a little further back. So, you know, instead of being next to each other, it'll be like this. Okay. With that said, though, other than that, the actual bezel, you know, the actual width of the Joy-Con is identical. The contour of the side of the Joy-Con is identical. In fact, this Joy-Con is not even the same. This is a Sades GameCube, which actually has a nice soft point for my palm to rest in. So let me go grab the real deal. I'm not even going to give him the benefit of a Sades Joy-Con. Stop looking at my ass, chat. I swear I'll start twerking. Oh, Joy-Cons, where are you? I'm trying to prove a point. Man, I don't use these things anymore. I hate the Joy-Cons. They suck ass. I don't fucking pull these out anymore. You're gonna make me pull out every controller, aren't you? God damn it. Alright, hold on. I go through all my GameCubes and my Dreamcast and everything. It's not in here, is it? Oh, son of a bitch. Are you serious? Where the... Okay, alright. Chat, who stole my Joy-Cons? Which one of you was it? Stop looking at my ass! Okay, it must be in the front room. Hold on. Chat, I'm going on an adventure. No one do anything. Drago, watch their asses. If any of them sneezes, I want you to tell me about it. And if any of them says the Switch 2 is anything less than a cash grab, ban them. Alright, I'm back. Drago, you ban him. Alright. Drago, say bye. Bye, Drago. Okay, chat. I brought my OLED out. I couldn't find my other Joy-Con, so we're going to use the OLED instead, okay? Bam! Normal Joy-Con, okay? I'm not even going to give him the benefit of the Sades. Normal Joy-Con. Boom, there's that stupid non-contour, okay? Normal, recap. Normal mouse, alright? Normal mouse. Contours to my hand. Feels nice and soft and whatnot, right? I can use this sucker for hours, okay? This son of a bitch! Alright, let me back down to the dick view, okay? We're going down to cock view, okay? So, I'm going down to, you know, alright, I'm gonna fix my shirt a little here. Anyway, so, mouse. Boom, there's the mouse. Look at that shit, you know. Locks in, feels nice and cozy. I can use this. I can wiggle it around. Feels nice and juicy, right? This son of a bitch. The Switch 2 Joy-Con is a little longer. Not a lot, but just a little bit longer, right? Just a little bit. But it has the same curvature. And the only other difference is that the trigger is pushed a little further back and a little longer. Other than that, it is identical. The biggest thing about a mouse is its curvature, giving that nice pressure point to your palm and giving you a good rest point for the weight of your entire hand. This thing is a spike. So you're asking me to pivot my entire hand. Oh, hold on. Look at that. You want me to pivot my entire hand and weight down on this thin piece of rebar? You're out of your fucking... And then you want me to do this the whole time? No. Now my hands have this awkward ass, like, my fingers have nowhere to go comfortably. My fingers feel squished together. Even if this finger was, like, pivoted like this. Even that, like, these fingers are also, like, awkward. and I still have all the pressure in my palm is being pressed in right here. Now I know what you're saying, oh, but the Joy-Con's longer. Okay, that means all the pressure is here at this point. So now if it's here, that means I'm gonna feel all the pressure here in the palm of my hand, or at the base of the palm of my hand, like right here. I don't want that. No one is going to use this for the entire time. It puts tension right here in your hand, it puts tension in your wrist, and it puts pressure and tension here. This thing is not, I'm gonna fuck up the name. What did I say? Ergonomic, whatever. This thing is not formed or designed to be used as a mouse in any substantial way. No one is going to use this legitimately. They might use it for 1 second. They might use it maybe to mess with the menu system on the Wii, on the Switch once in a blue moon. Maybe if a guy has it on his desk, they might be like, click, 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 maybe. But no one is going to use that legitimately. This is a mouse. This works, makes sense, is designed properly. This is a gimmick. It is stupid and ridiculous and is not a selling point for the console. It is a useless gimmick that exists purely to just be, I don't know, flashy, to just be a thing. Oh, hey, look, we added a mouse. Oh, yeah, look, my water bottle slides across it. Doesn't make it a good mouse. Can you imagine, like, hey, look, I created the Nintendo mouse, chat. This is the right click. Whoa, the Nintendo mouse bottle. Whoa. Fucking stupid ass shit. Whoa! Dumbass bullshit. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be getting free upgrades. Well, if not something out, I'm surprised it didn't share. The Zelda Switch 2 editions will be included with NSO expansions. Other games will be receiving free upgrades. So Zelda is paid. Crazy. Wow. Zelda's paid! Zelda's paid. Zelda is paid. Who would have guessed? So I had to pay $20 for that. Oh, but it's just a one-time payment, Jetter. It's just that's not the point. That's not the point, dude. It's not the point. It's not the point. You lose it when you stop paying. It's not just $20. Oh, it's not just $20. It's not just $20. It's $20 anytime I want to use it, Chief. If I want to keep using chat, I have to keep paying $20. If I want to use it in the expansions, that is All right. You know what? I'm so annoyed right now with Nintendo's BS. I'm actually gonna do the math. I'm doing the math. Okay. Chat, how long did the Nintendo system last for? It released a computer. When did the Nintendo Switch release?
Nintendo Switch was released on March 3rd, 2017, and it has since become a popular gaming console. It was released
Computer, stop. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 years. It's been out for 8 years, okay? 8 years. Keep that in mind, chat. All right. We're back at the main chat real quick. All right, chat. Boom. All right, look at that. Look at this shit. Ready? 8 years. Okay, I know y'all are covering it up, but fuck off. You'll be okay. You'll be fine, chat. You'll be fine. 8 years. Times that by $20. Chat, in an 8-year time span, for all your garbage games and your NSO bullshit, whatever, you have spent $160 base. $160 base NSO for whatever features you have, right? That's how much you spent, was $160. You're like, okay, well, that's not too bad. Motherfucker, that's half the price of the console you own. That is half the price of the console you own. Okay, but whatever, fine. It's not that bad? Okay. Price of Switch Online plus $50. Okay. Let's say you bought Switch Online since day one. You spent $400 with the Prime Plus oh, sorry, this is like really hard to see with chat. There we go. You spent $400 in an 8-year time span for shitty NSO and all that garbo, all right? Oh, but that's still 8 years worth for $400. Okay. All right. Let's just assume the Switch 2 will last just as long. Yeah. So that's you're gonna spend $800 on Discord chat and a basic upgrading features and the ability to play half-baked emulated games? But it's $800. Okay, chat. All right. Here, I'm gonna do some crazy math for you. Ready? Watch this. Okay, so Discord is $0 plus Dolphin, which is $0 plus MGBA, which is $0 plus the Wii Dolphin emulator, which is $0 plus let's see, DS emulator, which is $0 plus SNES 9X, which is $0 plus Citra, which is $0 plus Rider Jinx, which is $0 plus Parallel, which is $0 plus Genesis emulator, which is $0 plus any other emulator, which is $0 plus a few PC components, which might run you like, I don't know. Depends on the PC you build, you fucker. Depends on the PC. Depends. But let's just say you bought a Steam Deck. Let's say you bought a Steam Deck. Whoa, chat! With all those features and a Steam Deck, you spent the same amount of money. Whoa! Crazy! Chat, you just bought a Steam Deck. Congratulations. Fuck it. But it's not red like Nintendo. It doesn't say Nintendo on it. Oh. But Cheddar, I work a full-time job. It's like an infinite money glitch. God, fuck it. TOTK was a $70 game. Very true. The Switch 1 versions were downgraded for the console. Yep. Chat. If you really want, you sold me to buy a Steam Deck. Or just buy a PC and just make your life even easier. But, chat, if you really want to have the cream of the crop example of why you should not support them anymore and why this console is garbo, so Nintendo, all right, had the ability to make this console. They could have made the Switch 2 from the start. The tech existed easily. Instead, they made the Switch 1. They made a worse console for whatever reason. Well, that would have for whatever reason. They made a worse console. They purposely got rid of Virtual Console. And now they're charging even more money, on top of charging you even more money for all the extra features and the funny bells and whistles, to use half the cool stuff in Steam. Oh, and let's not forget that the Switch 2 requires you buying a unique Nintendo branded SD card to even expand its memory. Let's not forget that. But they made this secondary version of the console, which they could have made on day one. But they didn't. But, you know, forget about it. Oh, well, they have to engineer it. Okay, whatever. Whatever. But regardless. Okay. You know, whatever. Even if they made like a lesser version of the console, you know, out of fear that it might not perform well, even though that's ridiculous, but whatever. They still go ahead and release this better version, charge more for it, and then lock a good number of its features behind paywalls. For no good reason. The SD card thing is false. You don't need Nintendo SD cards. You need Express SD cards. Really? What's the price difference? Express SD card versus... That's not what I'm asking you, dumb. What difference between microSD and microSD Express? Types of high-speed performance SD cards. Different speeds between microSD and microSD Express. Applications are used different. MicroSD and microSD Express both use flash memory cards used to store data, electronics, devices, and micro cameras. The main difference between the two transfer speeds, microSD, secure digital, slower speed, Interesting. So what is the price difference on that? So let's look at a 120, let's say like a good 512. So what's a 512 gigabyte micro SD card go for nowadays? About like $35. Okay. So what about Express? You're out of your fucking mind. $100? You are out of your mind. You are actually out of your mind. You are out of your mind. The lowest capacity for one of these cards goes... Hold up. I gotta make sure I'm not gonna DOS myself. Hold on. I need to show you this. Wait, hold on. Need to make sure I'm not gonna DOS myself. I'm always a little spooky when it comes to showing Amazon. Chat. You're out of your fucking marbles. Out of your marbles. Out of your marbles. Fuck no. No. I am not spending 60 to 100. No. Nah. No, I don't care. I don't care if it's not proprietary. That is still ridiculous. These are all through SanDisk. And these are all EX. GT, are you sure you didn't get XC? Because there's EX and there's XC. You need EX. Because there's a lot of XC for $35. EX is barely used. Because like I said, it's a proprietary technology that's barely used. Hence why I was shitting on them. because no one uses express cards. It's not needed. Express cards are not needed. They're unnecessary. Oh yeah, no. They always double charge for MSRP when it comes to Nintendo. SanDisk charges for a 128 SanDisk Direct. This is their direct site. They charge $45 for an EX card from their actual site. Out of your fucking mind. Out of your fucking mind. Not on my best day would I spend that. Hell no. Go fuck yourself, Switch 2. Go fuck yourself. That is unnecessary. No console needs that. The Steam Deck doesn't need that. The Ace Rock doesn't need that. No current system needs that. They are only doing that to make more money. I need to get off Steam. I need to get off stream. I'm getting mad. Chat, you all are going to be more mad. Hopefully, like SSD cards, the price will drop next year. I doubt it. These cards seem to be like brand new technology. Cards like this, storage devices normally take like 5 years before they drop in price and become more widely used. M.2s took about 5 years before they became used primarily. And now the half-size M.2s are like the new big thing. Wasn't the SSD on the PS5 cost like $200 for 2 terabytes? For a terabyte? Probably. Isn't the SSD on the PS5 an M.2? Yeah, that's not an SSD. The thing on the PS5, this is known as an M.2. This is an M.2 drive. This is known as an NVMe. It is an entirely different... It's like an SSD, but it's not. It's even faster. It's even faster. These are like this is like a flash memory stick. This is known as an NVMe, also known as an M.2. These things charge an ass load. Normally these are used in rigs for OS storage because they're so fast. Mainly used for like dual boot systems where you put your OS and programs on the M.2 and you put the bulk of your programs on an SSD or an HDD. But yeah, M.2s are still like barely used. Let's see. M.2 micro. Yeah, right now this is the newest thing. The micro M.2s, this is the new thing. The micro M.2s are the newest thing. These things are like really, yeah, you can see it right here. Micro M.2, the mini micro M.2 NVMEs are like the big next step. Because you're talking about an NVMe that's like, what, like not even half the, like a quarter of the size, like 1/3 of the size with the same speed and capacity. That's insane. There's not even an AM4 computer system can't even hold that. Yeah, because they have like different models. Which also like they have different like key types as well. Yeah, because like here it is. Because that's SATA. This is NVMe, which uses what's known as an M key. That's known as an M key, the way that these teeth are. This is an M.2 SATA, which uses, I believe it's called a B key. And that's M SATA, which I believe is called an A key. But don't quote me on that, but I think that's known as an A key. But that's the way you, that the actual like teeth are described. All in all, I'm holding on to my money and not buying Switch 2. Glad I was here for Jetter's stream for it. Yeah, I'm glad everyone was here for it. It was a good stream. I actually had a lot of fun. I'm never going to do a morning stream again. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. If I ever do a morning stream again, it might be for like an endurance thing. But for directs, I only did it because it was for Switch 2. Was it worth it? To see y'all? Absolutely. For the Switch itself? No. I got to talk about stuff. That was fun. But yeah, the console itself is mid. It's a cash grab. It is the biggest cash grab ever. It is the biggest money grabby anti-consumer console in the like Jesus Christ. And they call like no. The games are great. The console is mid. It's just the Switch, but with features locked behind paywalls. Yay! But yeah, overall, it's a good day. Good stream, chat. Thank you all for joining me. It was a good time. You guys enjoyed yourself. Please leave a like, subscribe, comments. As always, effing amazing. Thank you all for joining me for this really weird early stream. It's a very odd pace for me. Definitely not what I'm accustomed to. Thank you for joining for all my rants. This stream went an hour over what I expected, so it was a good time. But I'm definitely not buying a Switch 2. If you have the money, I'd say wait. Put it towards a PC. If you really need something handheld, 6 a.m. stream next time, out of your fucking mind. Next stream will be 6th and 7th. That will be the proper first Star Fox stream. It's going to be based as hell. But that is next. But for real, chat. 6th and 7th is the first Star Fox stream. It'll be at our normal time. It's going to be great. But with that said, if you, honest to God, if you want my advice, buy a PC. Emulate. Dump your games. Don't ever buy this stupid console. Do not support Nintendo. If you need a home console, I beg you, buy a Wii U. Buy a Wii U and jailbreak it. It'll be the best decision you ever made. That console is godlike. It plays everything, and it's so easy to mod, and it's so fun, and it's so simple. It is a beautiful console. It's beautiful. If you want to play Switch games, play it on PC. If you need a handheld, and it's that bad, and it's that desperate, get a Steam Deck or an Ace Rock. Look between the two, compare prices and features, and find what fits your niche, and get that. Or, if you're, well, then you miss out on Switch 2 games, but just get the Ace Rock on the Steam Deck, and then just get Ryu drinks, and then just dump your games, and then just do it that way. But yeah, that would be my recommendation. Get a Wii U for the bulk of your Nintendo stuff, and do it that way, because they'd be way better. And then get a PC, and or an Ace Rock or a Steam Deck, and do not support Nintendo at all. It's anti-consumer as fuck, and they suck. Yeah, if it was moddable, it'd be great. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Hot take, I hope Nintendo fails. I'm just saying, Nintendo needs a serious slap in the ass. They need a slap in the face. I want... This is me being vindictive, but I want them to get another Wii U. The Wii U was the best console they ever had, and when they treated their fans right, for the most part. They need another one. I want them to lose their status. They need it. They need a splash of cold water. I'm sick of their bullshit. I'm sick of them being where they are and thinking that they're invincible. And I really would like it if this console tanked and that the casuals do not pay money for it. I hope that it fails so hard. I hope to God. But we'll see. That's just me being a little shit. Either way, chat, thank you all so much for joining me. You always saw. Leave a like, subscribe, comments, for always. Have an amazing. You all the best. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Goodbye, GT Dream. Goodbye, Messi. Goodbye, Murin. Goodbye, Adventures. Goodbye, Kuro. Goodbye, Flames. Goodbye, Star Fox J. Goodbye, ZJM. Goodbye, all my lurkers. And goodbye, Roberto. Goodbye, Alice. Goodbye, 31st Century Fox. Goodbye, Punch. Goodbye, Ray. And goodbye to everyone else I might have missed. My voice is getting tired. Goodbye! I'm going to go watch Monk, and I'm going to go nap and eat. I'm tired. It's so weird that I'm streaming this early. I have things to do. I don't like it. I want to stream at night so I can go to bed. Good night!